Make sure to subscribe today.
Hi, I'm Kate Burness, and you're watching the Samwell B12 Experience.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. It is baseball time. We are getting ready to go. It's the Blue Jays versus the Athletics, right? The Athletics, they don't officially have a home, but they will be moving. They are playing in Sacramento, and they will be moving on to find a new home next year. Vegas going to be the destination, but it's Blue Jays baseball. So let's go. Let's see how these Jays can whip it together. What are they going to do? It's been a tough couple of games. Of course, they won the first one against the Athletics barely, and then last night they did not pull through, but we're going to see what they can do here tonight. Mega, what's going on? Davey Boy in the house. Kareem, how's it going? Welcome in. Nick, good to see you. Brendan, what's up? Forrest in the house. McNally, how's it going? My kid hijacked my account again. Good to see you. Welcome, 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 welcome in. Nick, I am so excited for when that schedule drops. I cannot wait to see how it's going. Joshua, hello there. Welcome in. Welcome to the party. Welcome everybody watching over on the vertical feed as well. Looks like we had a little minor hiccup with Stream Keys getting that one going. But again, welcome in. Thank you for being here along for the ride. Jose Barrero's going to get the ball again tonight. Why is it every time we go live, Barrero's has the ball in hand? He's going to look to get this job done. Of course, he's going against Springs for the Athletics with a 3.92 ERA, and of course Barrero's with a 3.53. And that's right, the draft is coming up a little bit later on this evening. Blue Jays have 8th pick overall. We're going to have to see what they can do with that 8th pick. Who are they going to bring forward? All right, your lineups for today for the Blue Jays. We got Clement. He's going to lead it off, followed by Bichette, Guerrero Jr., Kirk, Berger, who's been awesome, Schneider, Lucas, Straw, and Wagner going to be up for the Athletics. For the Blue Jays. For the Athletics, it's going to be Butler, Wilson, Kurtz, Rucker, Soderstrom, Ursula, Muncy, Wines, and Clark. That's going to round it out. Your umpires today behind home plate, it's going to be Trip Gibson, Ryan Blankney at first base, Junior Valentine at second, and Brian Walsh at third. It's a balmy 88 degrees. It's a sunny day here at the ballpark, and they are going to look to put on a show tonight. You know, Nick, I've been thinking about it. I'm not sure at this point, to be honest with you. Everybody and their cousin is going to be streaming it, so I'm not sure if we are going to be doing it or not, but we'll see. We'll have a decision coming on that soon. Hey, Rob, how's it going? There you go. That's right. This one is better if you're watching over. We got a vertical stream, and if you're watching over on the vertical stream, if you want to come over to the regular horizontal stream, the full format stream, there's a pinned message at the top. Click that. It will bring you over, and you can join us here on the full stream. Hey, what's up, Karen? How's it going? Welcome in. Hope everybody is having a phenomenal weekend. We've been having a great weekend. We've been having a lot of fun getting some chores done around the house, some good eats, seeing some family, doing all the good stuff. And there's no better way than wrapping it up with the Blue Jays' last game before the All-Star break. And so it all kicks off here. First pitch in about 2 minutes time. We're expecting first pitch to be coming out. So wherever you're watching, make sure you're hitting that like, tapping that screen, doing that social media engagement thing. Make sure you are following, make sure you're subbed up and subscribed, and we are all set to go. RK, how's it going? Welcome in. Jim from work, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You doing the CFL game tonight? It depends, Jim. So right after this, it depends on what our dinner arrangements are. So I don't know if we're going to squeak it in tonight. It's been a little bit of an odd weekend this weekend. So right now, it's not on the schedule. Depends on how late this game goes and what happens with our plans following. But we will have CFL action coming back very, very, very soon. Of course, the Argonauts with a bye week this week getting the rest. Springer, a lot of you might be thinking, hey, why is Springer not in the lineup tonight? Well, he's getting a little bit of a break. He is on the bench. He is available to come in if need be. Jim, I myself personally, I'm a big Argos fan. Argos are my team, but we know they're not playing really well. The Ticats have impressed me so much. I think it could be the Ticats year to grip it and rip it, if you shall. They're going to go real deep. They're going to go real far. I just got that feeling. But these Blue Jays right now looking to win their 6th series in a row, and they're going to need some help. Joshua coming in with the gift. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that. Lots of dono hype for all of our supporters. So thank you, Joshua. Beverly, how's it going? Welcome in. All right, Beverly, I hope you feel better. Feel better along for the ride, and hope you get better. Jeffrey Springs, who's 7-6 on the year, he's finishing his warm-ups, and he's going to be delivering the ball to the Blue Jays tonight. Ernie Clement is going to be the first one up, and we're going to see what good old Ernie can do. Hey, Nolan, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. Go Jays. Jays have been doing what they need to do, right? Jays have been playing some good ball. Of course, the last couple games have been so-so. Last time we all got together was the rainout game against the White Sox. And wasn't that something? We sat around for like an hour and a half only for them to call the game. But hey, that's how the story goes sometimes. Theo, Sam Eagle, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Nolan, thank you for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. And again, everybody who's watching over on the vertical stream, if you want to come over to the horizontal, the full picture screen, the widescreen stream, there's a pinned link at the top of your chat. You can click on that and come on over. But whether you're choosing to watch on whatever platform and whatever format, thank you for being here. Let's play some baseball, shall we? 4:06, they're about a minute behind. It's time to get the first pitch underway. And here it is, and it's going to be popped up. First pitch in there, and Ernie's going to send this one to the skies, foul it back for a strike one. Ernie has been up and down in the lineup, but he's averaging 291 right now, 93 games. He's been playing very well. Alexander, how's it going? Good to see you back. Spring's going to deliver. This one again is going to be hit. This one is going to make its way into right field. That's going to be an easy catch for a fly out. So Clement flies out on his first at-bat. So that's going to bring up Bo Bichette. Bichette kind of moving around again with the lineup changes. There certainly is some batting order changes as well. But Bichette, you know, sometimes he hits second, sometimes he'll drop down and hit in fourth, moves all over. Bichette, 283 on the year, 12 home runs. This guy has been hot and cold, and he's going to take the first one down low for a ball. Now, the thing with the season so far, these Blue Jays, I don't want to say halfway through the season because it's a little bit more than that. It's about 3/4. Here's Bichette taking this one in for a strike. And they've been playing really well. As it sits right now, they are 2 games up on the Yankees. So 2 games up on the Yankees, and they want to keep creating some space. They want to keep moving things forward. Here's the 1-1 to Bichette. He's going to hit this one to the right side. And again, this is going to be an easy catch. Back-to-back flyouts for the Blue Jays. And that's going to bring up a Vladdy Guerrero Jr. with 2 outs here in the first. This one is better because it has more game info on the screen. That's right, Rob. That's right. You are watching, Rob, over on the horizontal screen. You get the full picture. And again, we got a lot of folks over on the vertical stream. So welcome everybody watching over there on the vertical side. Here's the pitch to Vladdy. Catches the strike zone, strike one. And again, you can join us on either stream. We are on a bunch of different platforms today, so wherever you're watching, thank you. Vladdy is set. Here's the delivery. This one is going to catch the strike zone, but ball is called. Gets away with that one and even up a 1-1 with 2 outs. The Blue Jays took a little while to find their way, and they tried to come back in the game yesterday as the Athletics moved up to a 4-2, and they were fighting to come back, just couldn't make it all the way. This one, a check swing off the bat. You know, as we see the Athletics with the green and yellow, I still want to call them Oakland. We have an NHL trade. Pittsburgh trades Artis Silovs to Vancouver. Wow. Nick, that's a heck of a deal. Great move. Great move for Vancouver. Pitching to Vladdy outside. Going to be ball 2, 2-2. Why would Pittsburgh trade Artis Silovs away? He's been super, and he's going to have a bright future hell of a pickup here for the Vancouver Canucks. Setting up the 2-2 to Vladdy. That's going to drop down low. 3-2. Great eye by Guerrero. And that's something I've noticed a lot this year. Vladdy Guerrero has had a much better eye at the plate. He's getting a lot of walks, which is really, really good to see. Carl, how's it going? Welcome in. Here's the 3-2, and this one is going to be put up the middle. Over to short, scooped up, over, across in time, and that is going to do it for the Blue Jays here in the first inning. Barreros is going to make his way up top. And the Athletics going to do what they do. Butler, Wilson, and Kurtz do up. Hey, Ron, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for clicking those likes. We appreciate it very, very much. Dave, what's going on? Welcome in, Dave. Oh, my goodness. It is hot. It is hot. Andy, what's up? Welcome in. Give a shout out to Nick. Welcome in, Nick. FBI Team Canada, what's up? Welcome in. Again, lots of folks watching over on the YT vertical stream. If you want to come over to the full stream, if you're watching on a mobile device or tablet or something that you're able to watch full screen, there's a pinned message at the top of that chat. We'll bring you over to our full stream. But welcome in Dave and Andy and FBI. Welcome in, everybody. This is an exciting game for the Blue Jays. Exciting game. Win their 6th straight series. Can they get this one done? It's going to be interesting to see if they can. And of course, the other thing for the Blue Jays is they're going into the All-Star break. They're going to get a chance to have a little bit of a rest, but they are going to get some representation, which is so good to see. So good to see the Blue Jays getting some representation in the All-Star game. Hopefully they'll get a chance to actually do something this year. Usually in the All-Star weekend, I kind of hold my breath a little bit. The Blue Jays haven't had the best All-Star outings, but hopefully this year will be different. The Yankees currently down 4-1 to the Cubbies. This is good news. We're going to be keeping our eye on that game. A Blue Jays win and a Yankees loss will mean the Jays go up 3 games on New York. So we'll see what that's going to do. 92-93 right now. Yeah, it is hot. It is toasty here in Toronto, as it is all over the place. It's just a very toasty these days all the way around. So stay cool wherever you are at. We had some gnarly rain earlier this morning. It was quite crazy. Of course, it stopped raining as soon as we got in the car and drove away. Hey, John, welcome in. Good to see you. Here's Barrero's first pitch in there for a strike. Good movement there. Really good movement. The sinker ball. Like to see that. Lawrence Butler, 250 on the year for him. Here's the 0-1. Misses outside. 1-1 can even it up. Jose has driven us a little crazy. He's driven us a little crazy over his last few starts. Remember against the Yankees, he went 4 solid innings, and then that 5th, things just fell apart. This one inside gets him to swing. 1-2. Yeah, they've had some bad luck, Alexander. They have had some bad luck, but they're turning it around. Hey, Corey, you're very welcome. And welcome in. I got to find a way of moving that chat over here. Here's a pitch inside. Doesn't get him swinging there. I know we're here in baseball, but if anyone's curious, here's the current score of the World Cup final. Chelsea 3-0. FBI, thank you for keeping us updated there. Have the Jays lost any lately? Steven, welcome in. Yeah, they lost last night, actually. This is going to be fouled back. They lost 2 out of 3 coming into today. Of course, they lost that last game against the White Sox. They won the first against the Athletics, then lost the second. So the rubber match here, the Blue Jays trying to get a new streak going, trying to start one up. Here's the 2-2 to Butler. Barreros putting it high. Going to go to 3-2, full count. Michael, how's it going? The Las Vegas A's. Yeah, it's so weird. You know, I'm curious, Michael, when they move to Vegas, are they going to change their color scheme? I'm curious to see what they're going to do. This is going to lose him. Misses outside. He's going to walk Butler for first batter. First batter finds the first base runner as the Athletics put one on. I mean, green and yellow doesn't scream Vegas. So we'll see. Are they going to go kind of the black and silver or a little bit of the golden night colors? What are they going to do? We will see next season. Should be very, very interesting. Very interesting. All right. Next up is going to be Wilson. He swings at the first pitch. Top of the strike zone, and that's going to be foul back. The shortstop for the Athletics comes in here hitting a whopping 334 on the year, 9 home runs, 42 RBIs. It is going to be massive. Ellie, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. This pitch in, this is inside, going to be pulled, hit into the right field. It's going foul, and it is over the fence. And the fan could not squeeze it, could not hang on to it. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. He was there, just could not hang on to it. I think they'll combine both Vegas colors, Golden Knights colors, and their AHL team. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm very curious to see. You know, it always sucks when a franchise has to leave, when a franchise moves. This is going to miss outside. 1-2 now to Wilson. But let's face it, the Oakland faithful weren't overly faithful to these Athletics over the years. So it's just a matter of time. Maybe that's what Mercury looks like, our moon, because it's freshly baked all the time at 800 degrees. Ooh, those are some crispy French fries, Rob. No kidding. No ketchup needed. 1-2 inside on the hands, going to be popped up. This is going behind second base. Shallow outfield. The catch is made. 1 down. 1 down with 1 runner on. You're saying if I love the Canadian baseball team. Oh, Ellie, you're very welcome. Yeah, the Blue Jays, Canada's team. Still wish the Expos were a thing, though. Welcome in, Go Ham fan. My Red Sox have now won 10 in a row. You know what? I noticed that when I looked at the standings earlier today. The Red Sox have been making a climb. The Red Sox are making a climb. They're 4 games back. So it goes Toronto, New York, Boston, followed by the Rays, and then Baltimore at the bottom. So 1 out, 1 on. Barreros misses, stolen base. Kirk goes to second in time. Did he get him? No, he says safe. Bichette was going to apply the tag, but somehow the slide comes in around him. It looked to me like the throw was there in time. Butler with speed. That's going to be his 16th stolen base of the year. It looked like a great throw. That's right, Dave. We got to watch out for Boston. Let's see on the replay. The throw was there in loads of time, and Bichette just missed the tag. Oh, that hurts. Great throw by Kirk. Pitch going to miss inside, 2-0. The throw was there. Bichette comes down with the tag, and he just missed the arm. There you go, Mega. That's what you got to do. Australia, New Zealand, and Hong Kong will participate in the U16 Pan-Pacific Games. Nice. This one is hit hard. It's fading into right center, set up under it. The catch is made. Are they going to tag up? Big arm. And this is going to come to third, not in time. Barger gets the catch, makes the catch, goes to apply the tag, but Butler with his speed is there, and with 2 outs, Butler finds himself now on third base. Thank you, Gohan fan, for the follow. Thanks, everybody, for the follows, the likes. Thank you, Ellie, for the heart. Appreciate it. Good throw from the outfield, but Butler comes in. Just got the one-legged slide and almost didn't even need to slide. Gold and black. I think they would look sharp with gold and black. Kind of follow with the Raiders, follow with the Knights. Hey, Steven, welcome in over here. Jonathan, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Brent Rooker's coming up, 278 on the season, 20 home runs. Got to watch what they can do. 2 outs, a base hit will score a run. This inside. 2-0. Barrows has not been finding the strike zone very well here this afternoon. Hopefully he can settle himself down. This seems to be consistent with him. Big cutter there. That's going to go outside. 3-0 on 3 straight pitches. Jose tends to be a little off in the first, and he settles himself down. The question is, how far can he go? How far will he hang on to this? So 3-0, needs to settle himself down. Get this one going. Here's the pitch inside, 4 straight pitches. He's going to walk him, second walk of the inning. That's going to put runners on the corners. The good news for Jose with that walk is it sets up the force out at second base. So depending on where the ball goes, a fly ball ends the inning, a force out at second or a force out at first ends the inning. So lots of options. However, a base hit will score a run. And it's Soderstrom who's going to make his way up, hitting 262. Here today, the A's, no hits, but 2 walks in the first inning. Again, they are playing in a minor league stadium here. Doesn't hold a ton of people. Here's the pitch inside, 1-0. That's 5 straight pitches for Jose that are balls. Got to settle down here. Settle down as Kirk is going to make his way up to the mound, and he's just going to tell him, hey, Jose, don't worry about it. In a smaller stadium, there's a ton of empty seats, especially down that right field line that we could see. Lots of empty seats. But hopefully these fans get a show tonight or this afternoon. See if the Jays can do something great for them. So Jose going to regroup. Your best friends, what's going on? Welcome in. Take 2 seconds to click the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Go Jays. That's right. Hit that like button. Make sure you hit that follow or subscribe. Last game before the All-Star break. Here's the 1-0. This one was in the strike zone. It's going to be fouled back, 93 miles an hour. Decent pitch there on the 4-seam fastball. Putting it in, just couldn't blow it by him, but that's okay. Fouls it back, counts as a strike. We'll take it. Setting it up, Jose Barreros, the 1-1, put into play, up the middle, over to second. Picked up into first to Vladdy, and that's going to do it. The Blue Jays get out of this inning. Thank goodness. No damage done. 2 walks, and that's about it. We're going to go to top of number 2. We're going to get Kirk, Barger, and Schneider. And you know, it's funny. Usually we always look at the top part of the lineup and we say, all right, the big gun's coming up now. But I love this middle section here. Kirk is captain consistent, right? This guy, he plays well. He hitting 306 on the year, puts the ball in play, does all good things. Barger, 260. We know what he's capable of. Holy smokes. He can hit the long ball. He can go opposite field. Barger can put the ball in play. And of course, Schneider, he's not having the best of year, only hitting 213, but talk about somebody with power. So this is a nice little section of the lineup. And I think these guys can kind of make some rain. I think these guys can make something happen. So I'm really excited to see what they will do here. Hey, Brendan, what's going on? Go Jays, go. Go Jays, go. It's been such, and again, we're going to call it the first half of the year, even though we're really kind of a little more than halfway through, but it's been a heck of a first half. I think the Blue Jays have certainly exceeded expectations of what people were expecting to see here this season. And now they put themselves in a position where people are like, holy smokes, Blue Jays have a chance. Blue Jays have an opportunity. They can make something happen here this season. So it would be amazing. When the Blue Jays started, I kind of had them as a wild card team. Will they hold on to this top spot in the AL East? I don't know. It's going to be tough. You know, the Yankees are going to surge at some point. Boston is surging right now. I mean, that is only going to go so long, and they're going to kind of start to fade back. So it's going to be a very, very interesting back half of this season, especially through the second half of July, August, and September. Lots to watch and a lot of stories for these Blue Jays to see what they can do. All right, coming back to start top of inning number 2. It's going to be Kirky leading the way. What's he going to do? Here's the first pitch. He's going to take that in there at 89 miles an hour. Really nice pitch, actually. 4-seam fastball, 89.5. Kirk taking a quick timeout, wants to regroup himself. Hey, Joe, what's going on? Don't think my Rockies have much of a chance. Yeah, you know, I will say, I like the baseball system, how they don't just funnel a million teams into the playoffs. Kirk going to swing and poke this one foul, 90 miles an hour. I like how they, you know, they have enough teams that go in and divisionally. I like how it's set up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe, by the way. Welcome to the community. Much appreciation. Kirk gonna foul this one back again. Michael coming in, getting it done, hitting that subscribe. Thank you, Michael. So I really think the Blue Jays have a good chance of surprising a lot of folks. Now, of course, they've gotten to the postseason a couple of times and it didn't quite go their way. So I'm going to hold my breath a little bit, but something, the air just feels a little different right now about these Blue Jays. So Kirk in the hole, 1-2. Here's the 1-2, nobody out. This one is going to be fouled back off the catcher. Something, I think we've seen a lot of lately is the catchers getting hit, not necessarily foul balls, but a lot of bats, right? On the follow throughs, a lot of catchers getting whacked pretty good. Do the Leafs add any more good players? Good players, John? Not yet, no. Michael, Jays are doing really well. Pitch is going to be outside, evens it up at 2-2. They are top spot ahead of the Yankees in the AL East, which is nice. But John, the Maple Leafs did trade Ryan Reeves to the San Jose Sharks in exchange for Thornton, the big defenseman. Thrun, I should say. Oh, Kirk reaching for this one, hits it right up to the pitcher's mound. Going to be tossed over. He reached way outside for that one, got a piece, but couldn't make anything happen. Ryan, they are vibing big time this year. And you know what, Ryan? That's a great point. You could see, hey, Cheryl, you can see they're happy. You can see the smiles. You can see them getting along and having a good time, right? When the Jays are playing bad, last year at times, there was no excitement in the bullpen. They weren't happy. This year, they are having a great time, and vibing is a great way of saying it. First pitch here to Barger, going to miss outside, 1-0. When do you think OV hangs up the skates? Nick, that's a good question. He has 1 year left on his contract, so I think he'll play this year out. And that will be it for Ovechkin. Pitch coming in for a strike, 1-1. Now, unless he has an unbelievable year and puts up another 40 or 50 goals and says, hey, let me sign a 2-year deal and see if I can get to 1,000 goals. Don't think it's going to be the case. I mean, he's 40 already, right? Swing and a miss, strike 2. So yeah, I give it 1 more year for Ovi, and then he's done. And Crosby as well. I think Crosby, he plays this year, finishes out his contract. He'll have his last Olympic hurrah. And I think you'll see both of them, Ovechkin and Crosby, retiring. Pitch up high, can even it up at 2-2. Springs, little all over. Hey, Kim, welcome in. Herman, hello there, welcome in. Again, if you're watching over on our vertical stream, over on the tubes, there's a pinned message at the top. It'll bring you over to our regular stream. This is going to be foul back. Of course, unless you're watching on your smartphone device and you prefer the vertical format, by all means. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. The other thing about the Blue Jays, we talk about them vibing. We talk about them having fun. Julia, thank you for hitting that follow. 2-2, going to miss outside. Full count coming up. The other thing with these Blue Jays team is they're just connecting and they're making it exciting for the fans. Data 2, how's it going? This Jays team is so fun. We have a chance. Thank you, Data 2. You're right on. You're spot on. Here's the 3-2 in there for a strike. Ring them up. Nice pitch. First strikeout for Springs. It's going to be 2 down. They're going to bring up Schneider. This team, they are having fun and they're making it fun for everyone. Shady Lane, what's going on? Welcome in. Ooh. Nimla and Yusuf for the Twins for Joe Ryan would be a good trade. Yeah, Kareem, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. I expect with the draft, we're going to see some trades too. We're going to see some things happen. The big part as Schneider with a big rip fouls this one back. With the Blue Jays, though, one of the things they got to take into consideration, we're talking about their vibing. We're talking about them playing well as a unit, right? Cohesiveness. If you do take one of these pieces away, you potentially risk ruining the mojo. Gonna swing at another one, a lightly hit. He's hustling. Throw is gonna pull him off the bag, but he gets it there in time, and the Jays are done with. We're going to the bottom of the inning. Ursula Muncy and wins gonna be due up. The Blue Jays, nothing going here in the first 2. We will see what they're gonna turn around. But it's a problem. Listen, anytime you have some good things happening, anytime you're in a position where you're winning games, you're smiling, there's great chemistry, making a trade, and again, it depends on who they trade, there's always a potential that you damage that. And we've seen it time and time again. When you make a move, it takes time to rebuild that chemistry and get it back up and going. Yeah, you know, Rob, with that signing, with Brett Burns going to Colorado, I tell you, that really ups. Now, if you ever needed another reason, like Colorado is such a good team, but I think Burns gives them that added aspect, that tough physical defense. I mean, he's going to fit in well there. You got McKinnon. You got such a strong group there in Colorado. Man, they're going to be a contender. They have to be considered a contender here for sure. Our untouchables for me, our farm system is very weak. Yeah, you know, Kareem, it's a great point you make there. A really good point. You know, when it comes to, you know, the untouchables and it comes to the future, you know, that's really what the draft is, you know, not many guys in the draft are going to step in and play at the major league level tomorrow. You're drafting for the future. You're betting on, you're investing in these players and how they're going to come up and play. And when you have guys who you think really are going to be difference makers, you got to see it through. You can't make a trade unless you're trading a prospect for a superstar today. If you're going on a run, if the Blue Jays feel like, hey, we have a chance to make some moves today that's going to put us over the hump and send us to the championship, then you got to really take a look at it and make those considerations. I think the Toronto Maple Leafs thought they needed a couple tough guys at the trade deadline, and I don't think those trades panned out. I think, you know, giving up a first round pick the way they did, they got some salary retained, but I don't think they were huge moves that got them where they needed to go, and they got rid of a couple first round picks. So you got to be careful with what you're trading away. But if it gives you that chance, you really have to consider it. Trey Bichette. Pitch going to miss outside. Barrero's continuing to miss the bag. 2-0 now for Ursula. 231 he's hitting. J-Rock, welcome in. I don't know if you know, I'm so back and forth on Bichette. I make myself crazy. Here's the 2-0. Misses again. Oh, but he gets the call strike. Little bailout here by the umpire. Glad not. Yeah, I'm glad he's staying. I'm glad he's staying for sure. So the 2-1. Barrows digging in, going to miss outside again. 3-1 now. Really having some trouble finding the plate here tonight. Really, he's just got to settle things down. He just has to settle things down. Here's the 3-1. This one put into play, and Bichette, he boots it. Oh, Bichette was there, tried to scoop it with his glove, misses it as the ball rolls into left field. Schneider going to pick that one up. Oh, Bo. Oh, Bo. You know, as we're talking about the potential of trading Bichette, this one was here. He gets the glove down, and it just goes through the fingers there, just through the top of the glove. Yikes. Yikes. Man, that one is tough. That one is tough. So they get a runner on again to start this inning here. On Trey Savage. You know, puts up decent numbers. It's so hard. It's so hard to make that determination of, as they transition from the minor leagues to the major leagues, and as the major, you know, an entry-level major league player starting to move up in the lineup, and as guys start to figure him out and learn more, you know, I really feel it takes you a good couple of seasons in the majors to form a true opinion on anybody. I don't care how well they do in AAA. I don't care how well they do in their rookie season. The 1-1, this is going to be hit hard, straight, and it's going to be caught in center field, turning, trying to keep the runner at bay, and they do. A good catch and a good turnaround to throw this one in. Straw with a great catch on the run, wheels it in, and able to turn his body to get this one to the infield in time to prevent the runner from tagging up. That was a well-hit ball, but an even better defensive play. So, J-Rock, just to finish my thought there, the names are good. AAA numbers could be good. Hey, rookie season numbers could be good. But until you really see in an everyday basis for a couple of years, pitch in for a strike as wins coming up, that will really dictate. And I know it's a little bit of a cop-out answer, but I really believe that. Austin wins 291, 5 homers, 19 RBIs. This is going to be hit hard. Oh boy, this is going back left field to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. 2-run shot. Oh no. A 2-run shot. Oh, boo. Boo. Wins, hammers this one. Sends it all the way. Oh, that one hurts. That hurts. Just left it there high in the zone and boom. 2-0 Athletics. Right around mid-level. And this is just cranked. Over the wall, no chance. 2-0, 1 out. And this one is going to be foul back. Yeah, very slow start. Hey, B Disney, what's going on? Very slow start. Newla replacing Bichette. Yeah, and that's something, you know, it's funny because, I mean, listen, not that I want to harp on Bichette too much because I feel like we do that every year as Denzel Clark is going to step up to bat here, the 9th batter here for the A's. This one in there for a strike, 0-2. We harp on Bichette all the year, and I feel like he's starting to become a little injury prone, right? Every year he's got something. And you're right. Do we have some guys waiting in the wings that could replace him? Sure. This one going to be hit hard down the first base line, scooped up over in time, and that's going to do it. So 2 outs now. The damage has been done, though, as the A's put up 2 on a 2-run shot. So yikes, that was a tough pill to swallow, a very tough pill to swallow. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll get more coming up. 2-0 Oakland, or not Oakland, 2-0 A's. They were Oakland. This pitch going to be outside. Jose struggling, really struggling. Kim, nice, very nice. That home run hurts. Barros wants that back. He does. Jeff's left it hanging up. Butler making his way back up here, swing and a miss, 1-1. Straw has exceeded expectations. Yeah, you know, David Boyd, there's been a lot of guys, a lot of Blue Jays who have been finding their way, right? They've been exceeding expectations and being impressive. This one drops down low, 2-1. And so I have no issues with that at all. No issues with what they are doing. Sometimes you got to rotate guys through and you make things happen. It's impressive. Very impressive. Here's a pitch going to be hammered again past the second baseman into right field. Butler's on base for his 2nd time tonight. So as Barros really struggling in this game, really struggling to start here. 3 hits now, all kind of coming in this inning. He had 2 walks in the first. We got 3 hits now, including a 2-run shot. Hey, Eddie, what's going on? Like Jacob Wilson, you saw him play college baseball. Kurtz too. Yeah, Kurtz kind of has my eye. I'm waiting to see what he does. Barros pitch is going to be outside, 1-0. A little afraid now when you have a lack of confidence pitching over the plate, especially after that 2-run shot. Now you give up a hit. He's struggling. This one inside going to be pulled hard down left field, and that's going to be foul. Really, really connected that one hard. You want to see Nimala? Yeah, I think J-Rock, there's a lot of folks in that same position. A lot of folks want to see what he could do. And again, us as fans, we put a lot of expectations on these players. And the question is, will he live up to those expectations? Going to first for the pickoff, not in time. Wagner trying to get the glove down there. Wagner playing at first base tonight. I think I said Vladdy before. But Vladdy is DHing tonight. Wagner is in at first. It's almost like an instant reaction when it comes to first, just to say Vladdy's name. He was ready, Mega. He was ready. He knew what was coming. Let's see what he guesses here. Here's the 2-1, the slurve. Slider curveball. Misses, going to be 3-1. 2 outs. We got to get an out. We got to get an out here. He's got power and athleticism. The two things, you're right, J-Rock, 100%. Listen, those are the two. If you're a baseball player, those two words mean a whole lot. In there for a strike. 3-2, full count with 2 outs. Power and athleticism. And you know what? I take athleticism over power, I think. Because while it's nice to put the ball to the wall, sometimes you got to be able to get around those bases quick. Smart base running. And there they go, going to steal. This is going to be foul back. Yeah, Rob, it certainly is. So Butler was going. He took off. He was on his horse going, but it's fouled off. He'll be going again, 3-2. Getting a jump start here. He's got speed, so it'll be interesting to see if they put this in play, how far he'll go from first. 3-2, 2 outs. Barrios delivers. This is going to be popped up and foul again. You know, not too often is Jose blowing pitches past these batters. Even the ones that are getting in there are still being hit and fouled.
45 pitches through 2 innings for Barrios.
Jacob Wilson hanging in here.
6 times in this game. 45 pitches.
Shaking that bat. Here's the pitch. Catches a corner, rings him up. Strike 3 call, and the Blue Jays find their way out of this one. Oh boy. Oh boy, did they need that one. But the Athletics get on the board first, a 2-run dinger, and the Blue Jays find themselves down by 2, and they go to the bottom of their lineup trying to get a hit on the board. Lucas, Straw, and Wagner, the 3 up here for the Blue Jays. You're an A's fan. Ah, there you go, Eddie. So hey, you're happy. You're happy. Get it going on. That's okay. And he trains with Francisco Lindor. Great man. Yeah, listen, J-Rock, anytime you can find a mentor, you need it. You need, in these games, I don't care what sport, hockey, baseball, football, basketball, if you can find someone to mentor you and keep you on the right path, that can make all the world of difference. All the world of difference. Really, really can. Jose is below average pitcher at best. Yeah, SZ49. I don't think he's below average. I mean, he can pitch very well. He's struggling. He's struggling. We've seen him 3 times now over the last couple weeks, and you know, if you get 6 innings from him, you're lucky. 5 is kind of what you're gonna see. He's struggling here tonight. He had a great 4 innings versus the Yankees against the Sox. It's kind of so-so, but I don't know if he's below average, but right now he's definitely frustrating pitcher for sure. Let's see here. I'm not an A's fan, but I want the A's to win. Jake, why do you want the A's to win? So if the Blue Jays lose, are you a Yankees fan, a Red Sox fan, Jake? If you want them to lose, you obviously want another team to have a chance to gain some ground. So we'll see. My favorite football team. So John, in the NFL, I'm a Bills guy. I'm Toronto born and raised, so Bills are the closest to home for me. So I'm a Bills guy. CFL, obviously the Argos. First pitch here to Lucas in there for a strike. Good pitch in there. Real nice pitch. Gotta get it going. Springs been throwing the ball really well here. In and foul back 0-2 very quickly. Very quickly 0-2. So let's see if the Jays can keep this one going. Get her done. What do you think of the Giants this year? I'll be honest, I haven't watched a ton as this one's going to be put into play towards second base. There's a collision. Do they get him in time? They do. The second baseman and shortstop kind of collided right at second base, but they were able to pick up the ball and get it over to first in time. So a bizarre play here, but an out nonetheless. And both A's players are having a chuckle about this one as they both kind of went for it and just couldn't get out of the way of each other. That was a funny play as the shortstop came a long way across and the second baseman just said, "I can't get out of your way." It was a little bit of a hip check. They're both okay and a nice toss. Just hope we don't trade Miller. My only St. Louis team was the Rams. Blues suck so hard. That's funny. Oh, this one is hit. Straw's going to put this one deep in left field. And it's foul. Over the fence, but foul. A Straw goes deep, but foul. Oh, so close. So close. Hey, JDA, what's going on? Sunday Funday, you got it. So, the Giants, they're fair. They're mediocre. They always tend to put a good push on in the fall, so we'll see if they do that again. And, listen, the A's are in a tough spot. They're in a tough spot. They get essentially booed out of their house. They moved down to Sacramento. Here's the 0-1, going to miss 1-1 to Straw. They come down here to Sacramento for this season, and it's, they're playing in a small park. Fans are, it's not a packed house. So I kind of feel bad for them, to be honest. This is going to be hit down to right field now. This one back to the track, and over the shoulder is Butler with a nice catch, and that's going to be 2 down here for the Blue Jays. Yeah, I mean, we kind of saw this with the Arizona Coyotes in the National Hockey League, right? They struggled. They didn't have a stadium deal, so they played at the University Stadium in front of 5,000 people, which, very rarely was sold out. And we know this is only for 1 year, but it's, as a business, it's not really sustainable playing in front of in a small stadium when you can't pack it. This is going to be a broken bat blooper over to third, across to first in time, and this is done. Wagner cannot get there in time. So good playing here by the A's. They're up 2-0 over to the Blue Jays, going to the bottom of the inning. It's going to be Kurtz, Rucker, and Soderstrom. Looking to get it done, looking to make something happen and keep pushing forward for the A's. But it's always tough when you're playing in a small stadium. Obviously, when they go to Vegas, it's going to be a very different story, right? You're going to get a bigger crowd. We've seen Vegas supports at Sports Plus. Even if they're not selling a ton of tickets, they're going to have deals with all the casinos and casino hosts where they're going to be giving tickets to their big stars or their big gamblers or big players. Thank you, John Cena. I'm glad you can see me. But welcome in. Thanks for the follow. So listen, when they go to Vegas, it's going to be a whole different ball game. And if Vegas does for baseball what they did for the National Hockey League, I think it's going to be a very good move. If you've never watched a Golden Knights hockey game, the in-stadium entertainment is second to none, right? Their intros, their openings are phenomenal. And so I can't wait to see what they do for baseball in Vegas. Should be exciting. They have cooled. The Jays bats have certainly cooled off. Remember, during this streak, during the 10-game win streak, one of the things the Blue Jays were doing is everybody was contributing. They weren't just relying on Springer, on Guerrero, on Bichette. I mean, he got injured for a little bit, but there was always somebody who was stepping up and having big games. And that right now is kind of fallen back a little bit. And that's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. And listen, baseball is all about win streaks. It's all about ups and downs. And we're in a down right now. We were on a high up, and we kind of hit that plateau, and we've come down a little bit, but they'll pick it right back up. Jays need to figure it out fast. Yeah, I mean, with Boston pressing and with New York they're losing today, but, they could turn around at any time. You don't want to now lose 10 in a row. That would be horrendous. First pitch in, and this is going to be hammered hard by Kurtz. Down in right field, all the way to the wall, picked up and thrown in. This is going to be a stand-up double. Another first batter base runner as Kurtz puts this one to the wall, his 9th double. Wow. Kurtz really hammered this one back. LJ, what's going on? We'll go over 1.5 hits. Ooh. Today, the way he seems today, I don't think he's picking up 2 hits today. I'm not going to lie. Even just his demeanor in the outfield, he looks struggling. Yeah, Rob, it is. Yeah, entertainment is kind of the Vegas thing. Little pickoff attempt. Clement applies the tag, but Kurtz is back in time. So a nice hit. Jose, is already up here in the bottom of the third to 47 pitches. 47. He's going to cross the 50 mark here through 3 innings. No outs on the board. Rooker is up, swinging at this one. Good golly, Miss Molly. This is going back to the wall, and it's nice caught. Jumping, and he's hurt. A nice little jump into the wall makes the catch. Oh, and he's down. Straw is down. He's going up. Straw hit that wall hard, and it did not pad him well. He's getting up a little gingerly. I think this could have knocked the breath out of him, knocked the wind out of him, as he's now with the hands on the knees, bending over. Glove is down on the turf. He's fixing his shoelaces. The trainer coming out to have a little word. He made a great catch. Ran this one down, leaping into the wall, and he just hit like a thud. That was a hard hit. I mean, that'll jar you. That will jar you. This was a good catch. Full out speed, running up, going up, boom. Hits it flat back. He jumped up, braced for it, and just went flat back into the wall. And that was, you could just see it. I mean, this just, if he would have hit shoulder first, but because he hits it flat back, I'm telling you, that jolted him good, knocked the wind right out of him. That hurts. That hurts. He's still kind of hands on the knees trying to get his wind back. That's a tough catch to make. He makes it, but whew, that one hurts. Heard Hamilton change their stadium name, Tim Hortons Field, actually. So it used to be Tim Hortons Field. It's now since changed. But when they rebuilt it, it was Ivor Wynn. It became Tim Hortons Field, and now it changed again. And here's something crazy. 3 years ago, Matt Tkachuk was traded to Florida. I know, Nick, so fast. Time goes by so fast. But this was a good catch, and maybe this is something that will get the momentum changing. Maybe they'll find a way to get it going. He was running through that wall. This is going to be popped up, so 1 out, runner on third. Runner on third now is after the catch. Kurtz was able to tag up. Soderstrom comes up. He's 0 for 1 tonight today with a ground out in the first inning. But oof, I could feel that. He's going to need a nice massage later tonight after that one. 0 for 1 is a count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. This is going to be hit hard again, and it's just foul. Just foul. My goodness. Somebody's got to get warmed up. I hate to say it, in the bottom of the third inning, we're now 50 pitches in here for Jose, and he's been getting hit hard. He's been getting hit real hard. JDM, so he's okay. Straw went up, made the catch, and instead of running into the wall kind of shoulder, he turned and went flat back into the wall and kind of knocked the wind out of himself. But he's okay. He's in there. Trainer came out. But he's sticking it in. He's going to stick around. But he was really moving, really moving. So setting it up 1-2, 1 out, runner on third. Jose, 52nd pitch. And this is going to be hit to center field. Again, back to the track, looking over the wall. It's gone. Soderstrom with a 2-run shot, and Jose is in trouble. This one is gone, and it's 4-0 A's. Back, well, not back-to-back, but 2 2-run home runs. And Jose is in trouble. Somebody needs to pull him out of here. 4-0. Jose puts this one again high over the plate, almost dead center. It didn't look like too much movement. The sinker, the way it kind of came and sunk right into Soderblom's hot spot. And he took that yard. My goodness, still 1 out on the board. Urshela gonna swing and foul this one back. When did the A's team learn to score, right? 4 strong here for the A's. 2 in the last inning, 2 in this one. And my goodness. The A's, who are last in the National League West, put up a bunch of runs here all of a sudden. Yikes. So Tommy Nance is warmed up. He's ready to go. He's set. So we're going to see Nance. The question is, do they let him Barreros finish this inning? This one is going to be hit up the middle. Grabbed by Bichette over to first in time. 2 outs. So that's going to bring up wins. We'll see if they let Jose finish this one out. Feels like another L today. The bats aren't cooking. Still early as we're here in the bottom of the third. But it is not a good start. Jose just doesn't have much going. Not much on the sauce. Yeah, JDM, he's going to be hurting. Not a good start, JDA. Jose, this one in the strike zone, but it's foul back. 0-1 to Muncy. Kim's loving it. Do we got a lot of A's fans here today? I know we got a couple. Muncy's 0 for 1, lined out in the second. Here's the pitch, down low. Going to be a ball. 1-1 evens it up. Yikes, 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 yikes. Now, folks, if you're watching along with us, I wanted to give you a little note. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. We do have a gaming channel over on the tubes. We do some gaming. We've played a lot of Fortnite trying to unlock Superman, which we're so close to unlocking the second page. But if you're a gamer, you can follow us on all socials. YT, the Tickety Talk, the TWH. You can follow us all the way along. Check out our website, samwellb12experience.com, and you can go to our social media page, and you can link to all of our socials and follow along. Get some gaming episodes going. We got some sports going on. Something for everybody. Yeah, Megan, we had a good time. And it was funny. After the stream yesterday, this one outside, 3-2, full count now with 2 outs. After the stream yesterday, I'm like, you know what? Let me just have a couple games on my own. And I picked up 2 wins. I'm like, why can't I win when I'm streaming? As soon as I turn it off, pick up 2. All right, Jose getting himself set. 3-2, 2 outs. Wants to get out of this inning. When is Santander coming back? J-Rock, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I haven't heard. Might need hydrate. Yeah. Cramps are no joke, Joe. I had a nasty Charlie horse in my calf the other day. That's how I woke up in bed. I rolled over and my calf just tightened up. Oh, it was horrible. This is going to be poked in a play, grabbed by Bichette over to first and in time, and they put it away. So thank goodness. Thank goodness Jose gets through 3 and is his day done. Coming up, Ernie Clement, Bo Bichette, Jose Guerrero, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Going to be the 3. I was trying to be funny, and I totally botched it. Vladdy, Bo, and Ernie going to make their way up here to see, can we turn the tides? You're down by 4. You need it going on. Love waking up with a cramp. Joe, it was the worst thing. I haven't had a Charlie horse like that, and I can't tell you how long. I know. I don't know why I keep calling him Jose. It's driving me nuts today. Oh, boy. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, Blue Jays, it's time to turn it around. So again, while everybody's here, thank you so much. Whether you're watching on the vertical channel, whether you're watching over here on the horizontal channel, you're watching on one of the other feeds, thank you so much for tuning in and watching along wherever you are tuning in from. We appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're on the tubes. If you're anywhere else, hit that follow button. And of course, make sure you're hitting those likes on all platforms because it helps us out so very, very much. So thanks for doing it. Thanks for being a part of our community. And why do we multi-stream on so many platforms? Everybody has their own way they like to enjoy the game. Everybody has their own platform of choice. So we try to be there for you all. You're not calling Jose. No way. No way, Jose. I don't know, Alexander. I don't know if you're a wrestling fan, but if you remember many, many years ago, back in NXT, and even in, I think he was on Raw for a little bit, they had No Way Jose. And man, he was awesome. Loved No Way Jose. All right, coming back. Let's see if the Blue Jays can start to figure it out. Barrero's getting hugs. Vladdy giving him a hug, having a little word exchange here. And sometimes, you know, that's what you need. Sometimes you need that conversation. Sometimes you need somebody to say, hey, Jose, it's okay. You got a long break to think about it. Here we go. Clement going to swing at the first pitch he sees. Going to foul this one back. Springs off to a nice start. Change up at 76 miles an hour. Springs has really been changing up his velocity a lot, which makes it very difficult. Goes from 87 to 76. You know, he moves it all the way around. Pitch outside, can even it up at 1-1. Autocorrect learned how good. Oh, Rob, you gotta love autocorrect. 4-0 A's. This one, Ernie's going to swing at it, going to chip it, and it's in the center field and caught. The speed by Butler is going to race this one down. And a nice catch there. Or it was Clark, excuse me. Yikes. Clark makes that catch. Got to turn this one around. Let's get her back up. Let's get her going. Here's Bichette. First pitch outside, but gets called strike. 90.8 miles an hour on that. So again, pitching velocity all over the place. Bichette is 0 for 1 tonight. Would love to see him find a way to get it going. Takes this one about knee high, way inside. So that's going to get it up at 1-1. Yikes. So come on, Bo. Let's go. Let's go, Blue Jays. Here's the 1-1. Bo hammers this one, but it's way foul. Makes the way all the way down, but it's foul. So let's go, Bo. Time to get this one done. That's a great question, Joe. Setting it up. Here's Springs delivers outside. Going to be ball 2. It evens it up. We needed that one. So let's see. And yes, to answer your question, Bo Bichette is the son of Dante Bichette. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, father and son. We will rule the galaxy like father and son. Bo Bichette, 8-game hit streak going on. So you'd love to extend that and keep it going. Keep it moving right along. Here's the 2-2 swinging down in the dirt, and Bo knows not as he strikes out. 2 outs now for the Jays. That's going to bring up Guerrero, and we're going to see what he can do. Hopefully Guerrero can get this one going on. We need to see him do something. We need to do something, Vladdy. Come on. Vladdy. Come on. Here's Springs, 44th pitch. Interesting movement, but it doesn't get over to the strike zone. Vladdy is 0 for 1 with a ground out in the first. Let's go. Time to do it. Time to do it, JDA. Here's the pitch. Swinging right through it, 1-1. Vladdy was swinging there. BD Gaines, what's going on? We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a pitcher, not a belly itcher. Let's go. Swing. Swing. Here's the pitch. High. Trying to keep it away from Big V. Vladdy Guerrero. 2-1 the count. 2 outs. Jays just need to get something positive happening. Something positive. This is going to be outside, 3-1 now. It all starts small, right? It all starts small. You get something going, you put it together, and you just ride the wave. You got to find that beacon of positivity to move things forward. And that's what they're looking for right now. Nobody's been able to solve Springs. 48th pitch in there for a strike. 3-2, full count. On the corner. Let's see what we can do here. 4-0 A's. 3-2. Vladdy swings right through it. Sit yourself down. Take a seat. All you got to do is repeat after me. Don't strike out. My gosh. Couple of Ks here, and the A's with that 4-0 lead are going to move it around to the bottom of the inning. They're playing really, really well as we go to bottom of number 4. But we did have our moments. It's I tell you, it's been a rough being a Red Sox fan for a long time. Oh, for sure, Joe, for sure. You've had your moments. You guys have had your ups and downs. Hey, Wisconsin's prods, welcome in. You guys have certainly had your ups and downs, and you know, right now is definitely an upswing. I mean, you know, Boston's been playing particularly well. Your last 5, you've had 5 straight. And you guys are just crushing it. Crushing it right now. Against the East, you're 20-13. Against the Central, you're 9-10. The West is where you've been hurting. You're 7-12. But Boston has definitely been climbing up in the rankings. They're now 3.5 games back. Yankees 2.5 games back. Baltimore is the surprise for me. Baltimore, who was so good, have found a way of disappearing. They have not had a good start to this season. Over in the Central, Detroit, their top spot and big time, 59 wins. That's huge. Minnesota in second in the Central, KC in third. Over in the West, Houston, not really surprised there. Seattle and Texas. The National League, the Mets have top spot. Well, we'll look at the National League at the next commercial break. So we'll get this back up and going. But lately, wow, just wow. That's right. You take it when you can. Baseball is all about streaks. You win some, you lose some. And Tommy Nance is going to make his way into this game. 27 games in AAA this season. He had an ERA of 4.60. 12.1 strikes per 9 innings. So let's see what he's going to do here stepping into this game. Barrero's day is done. And that's a good thing because he did not have a hot start. First pitch, 94 miles an hour, and the sinker is going to be fouled. Austin Wynns, who had that 2-run home run in the second inning, comes up here with a 2.99 average, just pushing 300. So a nice start here, 0-1. Second pitch, catches the top corner, 0-2. Slider coming in there, so good movement here. Nance getting a chance. He's got a big, thick, full, bushy beard. Here's the 0-2. Gonna miss way outside. Ball 1. That's okay. Gotta keep him guessing. Gotta keep him guessing. Ivor, how's it going? Jay's lost. Do you think they're not gonna come back? You're calling it right now? Not even halfway through. Well, I guess we're just about halfway through. This one is gonna drop in. Doesn't get the call. Good pitch, but it's gonna be 2-2. Colorado Rockies were a hockey team first. There you go. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. 2-2. Nance set up to deliver this one. Good pitch. Foul back again. JDA, 35 months as an all-star member. Holy smokes, JDA. Can't believe it's been 35 months. Thank you for being the superstar bougie master that you are. I appreciate that, buddy. 35 months. Big member hype for JDA. And this pitch again up high doesn't get the call. Going to be 3-2. Full count now. Full count. Nance getting himself set and ready to deliver. Here's the 3-2. Misses. Going to walk him, but They're checking at first. Did he go around? They say he did not. So another inning. Hey, Barreros could have done it as well to put the first runner on base, since he did that in each of the first 3 innings. And here in 4, again, the A's have a base runner on. 3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 balls, 2 home runs given up by Barreros. Not a good outing. This pitch in, and this is going to be hit to the outfield, sliding catch, going back to first in time to double him up. There's a very unorthodox double play. Clark is going to put it into right field. Lukes makes the sliding catch, and then he throws it to Wagner at first for a double play. There you go. It eliminates the walk and now turns it around to 2 outs. This was a bad base running play here, as Wins was way towards second base. Didn't realize when a fly ball is like that, you got to stay near the base within the first half on the base path so you can get back. So a base running error here allows the Blue Jays to negate the walk and get a double play, an unorthodox double play. We'll take it. Remember, we said we need something positive. We need a play. We need something to start turning the momentum around, turn the tides. Will that defensive play be just that? 0-2, 2 outs now. Here's the pitch. Going to be blooped in front. Kirk makes the catch over to first in time. Jays get out of the inning. There we go. 1, 2, 3. That's what we needed to see. That's what we needed to see. Now let's see if the bats can turn it around. Kirk, Barger, Schneider. Again, the middle of the lineup that I like coming up here. Big defensive play. Gets them out of this inning real quick. So now the Jays have an opportunity. The Jays have an opportunity. Again, they don't have to get it all back right now. They don't have to get it all back. But 1 or 2 runs here in this inning can really now turn those tides as we go to the top of number 5. Engine number 5. Let's see if this engine is going to work enough to make something big happen. So Ivor, I don't know if you're still in here hanging around, but now is the chance where the Jays can really start to put some pressure on. Of course, they're still dealing with a good pitcher who's not giving them a lot to hit at, not giving them a chance to put the ball in play a lot. But now they got that momentum swing, right? Now that big play. See, you're not just experienced in life. That's funny. Pickle Rick, love the Pickle Man coming up. There's some J redeems. There are a couple J redeems out there for sure. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head, but I know there are a couple for sure. Let's see if we can look those up here real quickly. I don't have my other computer up, so I gotta see if I can pull. Oh, you're gonna make me log in again. All right, I see. So we'll find those redemptions for you. I'll tell you what the commands are very quickly. But there should be, I don't know if it's redeem Jays, redeem Blue Jays. There's Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris coming to the stream. Oh, we were going to go over the National League standings here, but I forgot. All right, let's find these Jays redeems real quickly here. So give me a second as I just scroll through. So we got a couple as they're coming back. Here goes Kirk. Kirk swinging at the first pitch. He's going to foul this one back. Come on, Kirky. All right, so we got, let's see what the actual codes are here. Redeem Jays is one. Redeem Jays. We got redeem level up and redeem ace. So those are your 3. Here's the pitch coming into Kirk. He's going to foul this one back yet again. So redeem Jays will be 1. I do have to make some new ones, though. It's been a while. We got redeem level up. Almost a good catch there in the media booth. Kirk is going to hit this one. This is going to bloop into the outfield and the left field, and this is going to be run down and caught. And then last but not least, there's Redeem Ace. And those are your 3 Blue Jay redemptions. We got all kinds of different redemptions, lots of redemptions you can use, and you use the redemptions certainly by hanging around and earning points by chatting. This pitch, catch in the corner, do they give it to him? No, they don't. So Barger up now, 1-0. He struck out in the second, would like to turn that one around, get it going. So Kirk couldn't put it in play. Let's see what Barger can do. Takes this one in their first strike, 1-1. Evens the count up now, evens it up. Yikes. Yikes. You can welcome in everybody if you're watching on the vertical stream or the horizontal stream. Welcome to the party. This is going to be hit hard. Barger right to first base. Makes the scoop and touches the bag. He's out, and just like that, darn it. 2 outs here for the Blue Jays in the top of inning 5. I really thought this was a chance they were going to turn it around. I really did. Yikes. So it's going to bring up Schneider. Let's see what Schneider can do now. Hey, Steven, what's going on? That's what baseball is, my friend. That's what baseball is. Springs, 55 pitches here now, and ready to deliver to Schneider. This one is going to be hit hard. Schneider goes deep, but it's foul. Just foul. 3 times now the Jays have gone deep left field, but just foul. Ooh. Oh. The call in field is foul, but they're going to review. They're going to take a look at this one. Hang on a second. Could this be what we need to change the tides?
Yeah, this is going to be difficult.
You have a pretty solid. Thank you there, Steven. I appreciate that.
They're not really that tall.
So they're having a little bit of a conversation because this is not a major league ballpark. The foul poles aren't as tall as you would get in a major league ballpark. Schneider crushed this. And if the cameraman in the truck could switch to the angle that we could see the pole, that would be appreciated. Schneider's pointing. He thinks this is gone. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this is
So difficult to really pick up where that ball
it's hard to tell because the foul pole goes up where in a regular stadium, right? A regular major league stadium, the pole essentially would go up to where the second deck would be. Because this is just a minor league ballpark. There is no second deck out there. So it extends that high. In most major league ballparks, you have the meshing of that pole goes all the way to the top deck. So they do review and they say, nope, they're going to keep it a foul ball. And Schneider, the manager, is going to walk out. He is livid. He's coming up. I don't know if he can challenge this. He won't even talk to the home plate umpire. He's marching his way all the way out. The home plate umpire's got his arm in the chest trying to hold him back. Schneider says, I'm going out to talk to him. I'm going to talk to him. They're trying to hold this guy back right now. If he had hockey gloves, he would have dropped them and walking out. And there, Schneider is livid. They're trying to hold him back. He wants to go have a conversation here with the man who made the play. I mean, this is an impossible call because of this stadium that they're played in. They're pulling the jersey now, Schneider, trying to pull him back. So Feebles is pulling him back. So Schneider has now officially been ejected. Schneider's out of here trying to go down to the outfield to have a word. So everybody's trying to hold him back. And again, we haven't seen a good replay angle. The angle we saw was from behind home plate, the camera that panned up. You couldn't even see the ball in the sky. We got 3 umpires and 2 Blue Jays staff here. Looks like is this Feebles, and I'm not sure who the other gentleman is. Schneider now is in the outfield. He's walking towards the bumping chests. He's bumping chests with the umpires, trying to get at the gentleman who made the call. And with again, this little minor league stadium, the poles just don't go so high. So again, we still haven't seen a close-up replay to see for ourselves. But Schneider now making his way across the field. He has been ejected. So he was ejected almost immediately after walking out on this field. And they're playing na 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 na, hey hey goodbye, as Schneider makes his way all the way to the outfield. And he's still screaming. He's standing on the warning track and he's still screaming in. He's still shouting as this one, now he leaves through the door at the 380 marker on the outfield wall. Wow. Used for fun, or are you trying to get recognition as some sort of job broadcasting? So Steven, I'll be honest with you, it started as a hobby for me. Hey Richard, what's going on? When we started in COVID, we started with a hockey show and we started doing some hockey play-by-play, and it morphed into baseball. So this is just something we do for fun. Oh, Schneider's going to hit this one. He says, I'm keeping it away from the foul pole. I'm hitting this to center field. This is gone. Schneider goes yard, and the Blue Jays get on the board. Boom. He says, take the controversy of the foul pole and stick it where the sun don't shine. This is a pole you can't dance around. We're sending it out of here. 439 feet. Schneider gets it done. The Blue Jays are on the board. That's the way. We like it. The home run jacket comes on. Vladdy, a little smack to the helmet, and the Blue Jays get one back. So again, Steven, to finish my thought there, during COVID, we started doing some shows and we started getting it going, and we've built a amazing community here that we love spending time with and calling sports for. So it's something that we just do for fun and, enjoy it, and we'll enjoy it as long as the ride takes us to come. I've had a lot of people reach out to me about broadcasting, as Lucas is going to pop this one, and this is going to be foul in left field. I've had some people reach out to me, and I always say, listen, I would love an opportunity to call a game on radio or television, but I'd have to bring everybody with us. But thanks for the question. I appreciate it. And Richard, hope you're doing really, really well. Arrive in the Athletics at a 2-run. No, you stay. You stay. Blue Jays 4-1. They're one on the board. Schneider takes this one deep after some controversy, as the manager Schneider is thrown out. As Schneider's first one, he hit it way deep, and it was too high where you couldn't really tell based where the foul ball pole is if it was fair or not. And there's the fourth strikeout. Lucas goes down, and the Blue Jays get one back. But holy smokes, we're in the middle of the fifth inning. Time to get the soft ice cream out. Time to get something going. We never saw a good replay for ourselves that we could judge. Megan's like, yeah, you go. No. That's funny. But holy smokes. I mean, what a bad start, a slow start. Jose Barreros gives up two 2-run home runs. The Cubbies, it's official, the Cubbies have beat the Yankees 4-1. So again, a Blue Jays win now extends their lead over the Yankees. That would be huge, but right now they need 3 runs to come back from. We said they just had to get something going. They needed some positivity, and that's exactly what happened. This first shot by Schneider, called a foul ball. Coach doesn't like it. Manager walks out yelling at everybody, trying to get at the person who made the call, and is not successful in doing so. And then next pitch to Schneider, and he sends it a mile. Red Sox, they win their game as they continue the hot hand. Red Sox moving right along. No, Richard, it's a pleasant surprise, a very pleasant surprise, and we will certainly take it, right? We will absolutely take it. All right, if you are just coming in or if you've been watching along, make sure you tap that thumbs up button, hit that like button, tap that screen for us, and most importantly, make sure you're following or that you're subscribed, depending on where you're watching, because we want you to come back and join us for more sports. Of course, All-Star Weekend, or it's not really a weekend, All-Star Week starts this week. We got the Home Run Derby followed by the All-Star Game, Going to be lots of fun. I'm not sure, to be honest, if we're going to be streaming it or not, because there's going to be so many folks streaming it, and we'll have to figure out what we're going to do. Bottom of the fifth, here we go. Jacob Wilson, who's got a pop up and a strikeout. He's 0 for 2, 332 on the year. Let's see how Oakland. Let's see how the Athletics bounce back. This pitch is going to be high. Did he go around? They say no. 2-0. 2-0. The problem, you know, when Schneider carries on the way he does, when you want to get at an umpire or an official like that, unfortunately, it's not going to help you with some of these close calls. This one inside, 3-0. And while they're supposed to be impartial, we all know how that goes. Justin Rule's starting to get warmed up, the lefty for the Blue Jays. So he's going to start getting himself going. Here's the 3-0 in there. Catches a corner for a strike. Needed that one. 3-1. You're in the chat. Let's see it. Blue Jays fans, they need your help. Go Jays go. Drop it in the chat. Let's see the Go Jays go coming in so we can get the positive mojo flowing. This one is going to be fouled back. 3-2. There we go. Nance is getting it going. 3-2. Fighting back. Rob, you're so funny. There it is. Mega's going to be the first one. Go Jays go. This pitch going to be hit right up towards the mound. Grabbed over to first. Whoa, what a terrible throw. Way over the head of the first baseman. He's going to go to second base on an error. The ball was hit to Nance. Nance picked up and just whipped it towards first base. Way over the head of the first baseman. What was he thinking there? So Nance, he hustled to pick this one up, a good play, and just really waft this one over the head of Wilson. Wow. So Nance is done. They're going to take him out. They're like, yeah, Nance, we've seen enough after that. Bad defensive play. So Nance's day is done. I mean, that was just weird. Brule's going to come in. Yikes. Little commercial break action coming up here. That was such a weird play. Why would he just chuck it like that? I know he had to get it over in a hurry, but that was a bad throw. I mean, it wasn't even a close throw. He just unloaded it. And there was no chance that Wagner, there was no chance that, I think I called him Wilson. There was no chance that Wagner was getting to that. He leapt for it, tried to get it, just couldn't do it. Go second favorite team, go. All right, Joe, we'll take that. We'll take that. Oh, goodness. You'll find every loophole, every team go. So awesome. You guys are so funny. We appreciate it. I hope you're having a good afternoon. We're getting a pitching change, so we got a little commercial break, a little pause for the cause as we are getting a pitching change as Brule's going to come in here and try to settle things back down. Things getting a little heated here. A little heated in the top of the inning, followed over to some bizarre plays here in the bottom of the inning, but we are midway, or I guess we're at the bottom of the fifth inning. And everyone take a deep breath. Everybody take just a deep breath. The Blue Jays will continue to get this one going. Right. They absolutely will. Blue Jays, wow is right. Let's get this one going. Defense makes offense. They had some good defensive plays. They turned it around. By the way, the Raptors are in action tonight. If you're a basketball fan, Summer League, the Raptors in the Orlando Magic gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm excited for that. I always like watching a little of the Summer League. It's Brule's first pitch is gonna be hit a mile to the track. And yikes, this is out of here. First pitch. Goodbye. The third 2-run shot by the A's. And the A's offense gets an A grade today. Are you kidding me? 388 feet, 6-1. We should have left Nance in. Nance could have done that. First pitch, and this one is hit an absolute ton. Boom. Travels to the opposite field. Oh. Yikes. That is not good. That's not how you want to start an inning. And another one comes up. This is going to be hit into left field. It drops in. Schneider going to throw this one in, trying to keep the runner at first. He does. Good arm by Schneider. So Brule comes in, throws two pitches. One is a two-run home run. The other is a single. Oof. That's not a good start for this team. Kim is loving every second of it. Hey, Jesse, how's it going? Welcome in. It's not, Jesse. It's not looking good for the Blue Jays here. 6-1. This in there for a strike. Finally, Brule remembered how to pitch. And all right, Brendan Fisher is up. Fisher's going to get warmed up. Jays are going to burn through a whole lot of pitchers today. Yikes. Here's the pitch. Misses. Going to be 1-1, evened up. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. In other news, Canada's Wonderland Alpine Fury, the brand new roller coaster, just opened up yesterday. Pitch is going to miss. A lot of people loving it. But the lineup was all the way to the front of the park. Looks pretty cool. Yep. Oh, Johnny Boy got himself tossed out. Here's a pitch. Foul back. Going to be 2-2. Hey, Kareem, listen, there's still lots of baseball left. You never know what can happen, but I think I'm kind of with you. Judge set a record for the fewest number of games to hit 350 home runs to begin a career. Wow. Yeah, but he cheats. Down, runner going. He's going to be in there with a stolen base. So that's going to eliminate the double play ball. Stolen base for the A's. Rooker is third this season. Was down in the dirt a little bit. Yikes. Oh boy. All right. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Gonna strike him out. Thank goodness. So the Jays get one out. Wow. That was a very, very tough pitch. But at least he got him, right? At least he got him. So the Blue Jays giving a little point. They going to make a pitching change? So they are. They're going to say, Brule, thank you for giving up a 2-run home run and a single. And at least, hey, you got one strikeout. We're going to call down to the pen. We're going to bring in a reliever, and it's going to be another commercial break here as the Blue Jays make another pitching change. This is one of the problems that all teams, this isn't a Toronto problem. This is a baseball thing. When your starter only goes 3 innings, that means you are going to burn through a lot of relievers throughout. Now, you should be able to get a couple of solid innings from these relievers, but the way this game is going, the Jays are just moving through pitchers. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. I tried to ride Alpine Fury yesterday, but the lines were too crazy. Yeah, Jesse, I heard it was like a 5-hour wait. A 5-hour wait to ride Alpine Fury, which is madness. I myself, I can't do those coasters anymore, but I'd love. We were gonna go and hang out and check it out, but we saw how crazy it was. We're like, nah. Then we thought maybe we go this morning, but with the pouring rain, we said forget it. So one of these days we might go over and try to snap some photos and take a look. But it is very, very cool. It looks like a cool roller coaster. And if you are a coaster aficionado, it puts Wonderland on the map of somewhere you got to check out. Hey, Patrick, how's it going? Welcome in. Why aren't there why isn't there long-term relievers anymore? Why is everybody so short? That's a great question. It's a great question. I'm trying to think. I'm like, why? And I don't have an answer for you. So Brendan Fisher is going to come in. He's got a 2.28 ERA. We'll see what he can do. I mean, bullpen is starting to look a little thin. Here, what kind of pitch was that? Misses high, going to be 1-0. Oh boy, this is going to be long. So we've had Barreros, Nance, Brule, and now Fisher coming in. Here's the 1-0. This one was in the strike zone, but it's going to be foul back. Villanueva for our bullpen. Kareem, we need anybody that can give us some innings right now. At this point, I don't care who you are. If you can give us a couple innings, and if you can hit the plate, we'll take you. The 1-1 down low, going to be 2-1. 1 out, runner on second. The Athletics explode for 6, but it's been all 2-run home runs. 3 2-run shots. 6 runs on 7 hits. The Blue Jays have 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 error. Urshia going to swing, put this one in play. Right to third, scooped up, thrown over. 2 outs. There we go. There we go. Ground ball is good. Ground ball is good. Easy to play. Wow. I'll tell you, watching the first 2 games, I was not expecting the Athletics to put up a 6 spot here today. I probably won't wear my Marner t-shirt this summer. Yeah, John, hey, why not? It's okay. Listen, Mitch was good when he's here. And it doesn't mean he's going to be a bad player just because he left. If you're still a Marner fan, absolutely give it a wear. You might get some comments. But listen, the whole Marner situation was just so strange. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1 evens it up. Mitch Marner leaving was kind of like John Tavares leaving the Islanders. Right? Remember, Tavares walked away and he got booed out of the building every time he goes. This one in there on the corner, 1-2. Good pitch here, Fishy. Good pitch. Nice couple. Getting it going. That's what we need. We need to see. Middle relievers don't get the props. That's true, Kim. They don't. But if we had some good middle relievers that could go the distance and put up some decent numbers, I would absolutely love to show my respect. Muncy takes this one down low, 2-2. Yeah, Joshua, I don't know if the Ryan Reeves situation is interesting. Ryan Reeves apparently had a conversation with management earlier on and made it seem, at least what I've been reading, that he wanted out. This is going to be fouled up or popped up. Should be a catch by Bichette. He makes it. This inning is finally over, but the damage is done. They put up 2 more on the board. 2 more on the board. 6-1. We got Straw, Wagner, Clement coming up. But just to finish my thoughts there on Ryan Reeves, Reeves came out in an interview and said there was a lack of trust with the organization. How he felt he would have a good game and then would get benched and then got sent down to the minors and then brought up. And when they were getting beat up by the Panthers, he didn't get any playing time. Now, listen, I understand Ryan Reeves is a whole bag of personality. But Ryan Reeves this hockey season did not have a good hockey season. When he played, he was a liability. He was a big-time liability. He only had, 1 fight this year? So, listen, Reeves can talk all the talk he wants. I hope he has a great couple of years in San Jose. I hope he does well for the Sharks, gives a lot of those kids an enforcer. And I'm excited to see what this new defenseman can do. He may not get a ton of playing time, but we'll see. We'll see what he can do, and we'll see what other moves the Leafs have up their sleeves. I'm super satisfied with it. I have 2 Toronto hockey jersey with no one's name on it or numbers. And John, that's okay. I got a couple like that too, John. That way you don't have to worry about anybody getting traded or moving on. But yeah, Reeves on his way out, and I'm A-okay with that. It gives us a chance for a young kid who, San Jose made it clear they didn't trade him because of performance. It was really all about roster management. And with a lot of young guys stepping into San Jose, they need a big, tough guy who can, step up in that enforcer role. The only downside is somebody should have told Mike Greer that Ryan Reeves isn't really the enforcer type these days. All right, so let's get in this Blue Jays coming up here. Will they turn it around? Will they find a way to put some more runs on the board and make things happen? Weston, what's going on? Welcome in. Leafs need Connor McDavid and Connor Bedard. That would be phenomenal. Don't think that's going to happen, though. First pitch is going to be outside. Connor McDavid, there is a chance of it. And this is a very controversial topic, right? A lot of folks say McDavid isn't going anywhere. Straw. He's ahead in the count 1-0. This pitch outside, going to go to 2-0. He's 0 for 1 this afternoon. I think there's a chance. McDavid is frustrated. I don't think Edmonton has done enough right now to show him that they're making positive changes. Swing or a pitch down low. He doesn't swing, hits the bottom of the strike zone. 2-1. Yeah, Kareem, I think I'm going to agree with you. He didn't have a great season. I think they could have handled it better. Oh, yes, for sure, Joshua. Absolutely. This is going to be poke foul, going to go to 2-2. But yeah, this is the year. Connor McDavid is now due for a contract extension. So he can get a contract extension. He's going to make a gazillion dollars. He's got to be the biggest paid player in NHL. I still think he's the best in the world. This is going to be hit hard, deep to center field, going to go to the track, turning, looking, and a catch is made just before this drops. Wow. What a nice catch there in the outfield. Clark, he turned one way, had to look behind him, and just caught that before it hit the ground. Very athletic catch here by Clark. Looking over his right, turns to his left, and then drops down almost to a knee. Very good catch. Red Blacks lost 20-23 to the Ticats. You Ticats are on fire, Joshua. They are really good. Wagner showing bunt, then pulls away. But just on McDavid, he spends a lot of time in Toronto. Him and Matthews have been caught together many times. They practice together. That would be interesting. Connor Bedard has made it clear he's going to stay in Chicago. And I think, good for him. But Chicago still has a lot of work to do. They got to get him some support. We're going to have, coming up in just a couple weeks' time, we're going to start having lots of hockey conversations as development camps are underway and start to get ready towards rookie camps and training camps and all that good stuff. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 to Wagner. He's going to go down. 5th strikeout on the day for Springs. Springs is having a nice job. The Blue Jays having a tough time hitting his pitches. Real tough time. But again, thanks so much for being here and tuning in along with us for some Blue Jays baseball. Last game before the break. Springs had good career numbers versus Jays when he was in Tampa. Pitch is going to be on the outside, but gets the call as Clement steps in. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out and line out. And it's funny, Kareem, how, you tend to, you have decent numbers against certain teams, and that seems to follow you for your career. You always seem to play better against certain teams. Ernie's going to put this one in play right down at third base. Nice catch over to first in time, and Ernie is gone. 3 outs. The Blue Jays, nothing doing. Yikes. Dallas, what's going on? Welcome in. Not a good turn of events. As we go to the bottom of inning number 6, and it's 6-1 for the Athletics as they shock a lot of people by putting a bunch of runs up on the boards. My gosh. Blue Jays. Yeah, the streak is over, Dallas, but that's okay. We're going to go to the All-Star break, and when they return, we're going to start a new streak, and the Blue Jays going to get it going. Again, if you're just coming in and joining us, thank you for being here. Tap that thumbs up, hit that like button for us, and make sure whichever platform you're watching on, you are following or subbed up. We appreciate it as we bringing out Blue Jays baseball. And of course, this week is going to be the All-Star festivities. I'm excited to watch a little bit of it. Connor, what's going on? The Red Sox been going crazy. Yeah, they have. You know, it's funny. It was like a couple of weeks ago, we looked at the standings and we're like, wow, why the Red Sox are not good. And all of a sudden, the Red Sox, they're winning after winning after winning. And they're on a tear of their own right now, climbing up the standings. And so Toronto, New York, Boston is the order right now. 2.5 up over the Yankees, with 3.5 up over Boston, depending on what happens here this afternoon. I tell you, this division is going to get crazy down the stretch. The Blue Jays just have to find their way, get back in there. And like we said, it's a streaky game. Jays won a bunch. Now they're kind of hit and miss. They're winning, losing. Yankees, same way. You know, you win a bunch, you go on and off. Home Run Derby tomorrow night. I'm excited to watch that. It's always fun. I know they've been playing with the rules every couple of years, so we'll see what kind of shenanigans they turn around here for this one. Chris Bassett going to make his way into the game. I was wondering if we'd see Bassett here tonight. 4.16 ERA. I was wondering if we would see him here or not. So he's going to step in here. Bottom of the 6th. Bassett on the mound now. Here's the pitch. Down low. Ball 1. Gonna miss. So the Blue Jays have really been going through their pitchers. Really going through their pitchers. Barreros, Nance, Brule, Fisher, and now Bassett. This one catches the bottom. Strike 1. We'll take that. We'll take that. Bassett is 9-4 on the season. 9 wins, 4 losses. Pitch down low, gets him swinging. 1-2. Just got to get some movement here. Got to make some things happen, right? That's what it's all about. You know, he's been starting, so they bring him in here because they've been going through their relievers. So they figure if anyone's going to give us some innings, it's going to be him. And he's just got to throw some balls around. It was your happy dance. Yeah, you know, Dallas, you know, am I happy to see him go? I'm indifferent. I think it was an experiment to bring him here, and it certainly didn't pan out. This one is going to be pitched, hit back to Bassett, going to glove it down. Little flip to first, and there we go. 1 out. Nice job. Nice job. That's right. Thursday is the Toronto Argonauts versus the Montreal Alouettes. We will be live for that one. Thank you, Joshua. I actually forgot. I forgot what day that game was. Toronto, Montreal, CFL rivalry night, Thursday night. We will be live for that. Pitch in there, first strike. Good pitch by Bassett. So if you're a CFL fan or you're just a football fan, you'll want to join us Thursday night for that one. I guess I should get that one organized. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2. There we go. Bassett looking good. Clark is 0 for 2 tonight. Canadian football is always a good time. Always a good time. The all Sammy top half of vertical. Theo, thank you, my buddy. Pitch up high, 1-2 now. 1-2. I hope all 4 teams make the playoffs. Connor, that would be pretty amazing. It would be pretty special. Setting it up, Bassett in here now, which is unusual. Bottom of 6, 1-2 the count, 1 out, nobody on, swing and a miss. And that's going to be a strikeout there. Bassett, nice job coming in. First strikeout, 2 outs now. Maybe the Jays said, you know what, A's? We'll spot you 6. We'll spot you 6 runs. And then we're going to come back. This is all a practice here. All a practice. Nice, Mega. That's awesome. The single blade. Here we go. Bassett continuing this one in there. Going to be put into play over to second and time to first. And that's going to end the inning. Good job by the Blue Jays. Bassett comes in 1, 2, 3. Nice job. We got the heart of the lineup coming up. Bichette, Guerrero Jr., and Kirk. This is where they could turn it all around. We got our clutch hitters coming up. Of course, they have not been so clutch here today. Bichette, 281, 2 at-bats, nothing doing. Guerrero Jr., 2 at-bats, nothing doing. Each of them with a strikeout tonight. Kirky, no, 2 at-bats, nothing doing. You're asking me, Sam, who has done anything for the Blue Jays today? Well, only one man, and that's Schneider. Schneider, he hit a home run, a monster home run. Of course, there was controversy earlier as his first swing for the fences went right by the foul post, but because they're playing in a minor league stadium, the foul post doesn't go that high. And so the call was made that it was foul. They then reviewed it and discussed it. They said, nope, call stays, it's foul. John Schneider lost his mind, walked out, bumping umpires, screaming, trying to get to the umpire who made the call. He gets ejected. The very next pitch, once he left the field, Schneider goes yard, keeping it far away from the foul pole, and he sends it home, and that was the only run the Blue Jays were able to score. The Athletics had a 2-run homer in the second, a 2-run homer in the third, and a 2-run homer in the fifth, which gives them their 6 runs. So the Blue Jays needing something to go right now. They need to get something going their way. They got some good pitching, and now it's time we turn good defense into good offense and see what they can do. So let's go. Let's get it done. Then Sunday, Hamilton and Ottawa again, the rematch. Joshua, I think Hamilton's going to run wild all over the Red Blacks. I don't even think it will be close, to be honest with you. Bo Levi Mitchell is pretty spectacular. So Springs is still going. Let's see what he can do. First pitch in there for a strike, 89 miles an hour. Still chucking it pretty darn good. Bo needs to do both things. Yes, he does. He's 0 for 2 with a line out and strikeout. Just get on base. He's going to swing this one way outside, and he swings and fouls it back. This is, where my frustrations with Bo have been over the last few games since really returning from injury is I don't know he's seeing the ball really well. He's swinging a lot at pitches that are out on the far side. A lot, instead of just letting them go by. So he's got to settle that right back down. Here's the 0-2. He's going to hammer this one. Foul. Down on the corner of the plate. The first pitch was about the middle. 2 was outside. 3 was just on the corner. So this is where Bo needs to have a good eye. Here's the pitch. Way outside. He was going to swing too. He had to hold himself back. Why is the game in Sacramento Farm Team Stadium? Joe, they kind of got kicked out of Oakland. Here's the pitch. Bo swinging at this one. It goes foul. Yeah, not a good situation in Oakland. So they are moving to Vegas next season. But they're playing here in Sacramento for the time being, and it's bizarre. Very, very small stadium, and it's not full. So Vegas is really going to have to turn things around. So let's hope Jays can keep this going. Bob, what's going on? Welcome in. Bob, it is not going well. Unless you're an A's fan, then it's going extremely well. But from a Jays perspective, not well. Here's Bichette going to foul this one back again. Fighting these pitches off, staying alive. I missed a lot by not paying much attention to baseball. Yeah, you know what? Even if you did, Joe, you probably wouldn't pay much attention to Oakland anyway, so you would have missed it. Because I know I did. I was so confused. This one down in the dirt. Can even it up to 2-2. Blue Jays, they're playing, but right now they're struggling a little bit. They are struggling. The bats have definitely gone cold. Bats have certainly gone cold here tonight. But that's okay. I like the Blue Jays, but I like the Maple Leafs better. Oh, Bob, I'm right there with you. Bob, make sure you give us a follow. Join us in the fall. We'll have Maple Leaf coverage all hockey season long. Bichette, who's 0 for 2 today, is 2-2 here, and it's been a lot of pitches. This one up high, he fouls it off again. Doing a good job fighting this one off. What are we, 7 pitches, 8 pitches? Really moving along. We're going to get into double ditches of pitches. Springs, 80th pitch. What's it going to be? Down in the dirt. Full count. The 9th pitch. So we're going to get pitch number 10 coming up. It is an Oakland thing to do. 3-2, full count. The 10th pitch of this at bat coming up. Guerrero on deck. Here's the pitch. Bo's going to swing, puts it on the dirt, over to short, across to first in time, and there's your first out of the top of the 7th inning. Yikes. Gotta get something better going. Really gotta get something better going on. Yeah, Joe, it was weird. I mean, I knew things were bad, and, you know, I kind of forgot about it. Out of sight, out of mind. So Vladdy's stepping up here. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Springs is just really getting her done. First pitch in there, first strike. It's like the Jays are waiting for Springs' night to be done so they can actually make some contact. 82 pitches. He's got a lot of pitches that he can do. He's got it going on. There's a pitch outside. 1-1. Vladdy hanging tough. Oh, hanging tough. See what he can do. 1-1. One out on the board. Swings right through it. Good pitch here from Springs. Still mixing it up. I mean, he goes from like 77 to 91. I mean, he's really mixing his velocity. Really good velocity here by Springs. Oh, you've been following for a while. Nice. Awesome, Bob. Thank you. So Brandon Little is going to be up and getting warm. Bassett's day is going to be done soon enough. Here's the 2-2. Vladdy going to chop this one. Golfs it. It's going to drop in. Hallelujah. The Blue Jays get a base runner. The second hit of the game. And the first single here for the Blue Jays. This is how we do it now. Vladdy puts one on. There we go. Golf this one. It was real low. And he just puts this one out. We did just get a base hit. I think we gotta get a little shimmy action going for that base hit. We gotta celebrate it. What? It's a base hit. Here's Kirk. First pitch in there, first strike. Come on, Kirky. Keep her going now. Keep it going. We'll dance. Little base hit dance. Larry, what's going on? Can they? It's possible. It's possible. What's up, David? How's it going? Kirk is going to sky this one. Well, that's not going to help. He's going to fly out. It's lost in the sun, and Clark on his knees finds it and makes the catch. What's with the Oakland thing? That's history. They're in the West Sacramento on their way eventually to Vegas. Yep. On their way to Vegas. They're on their way to Vegas. The bus broke down and they end up playing. No, listen, I think this is their spring training, their practice. I don't know. There is some tie to Sacramento. I don't remember the whole story, to be honest with you. Again, it's Oakland, so it's kind of out of sight, out of mind, but it is a bizarre one nonetheless. And yes, they can still win this. But they got to get this going on. They got to get something happening. Vladdy got it going. Kirk, who's usually Captain Clutch, could not come through with a base hit, could not make contact. Barger's coming up now. Springs is hanging in. That Bichette at bat put a lot of pitches on him. So he's up to 88 pitches now. 88 pitches.
different, but that was straight on to center field. You can kind of try and get.
So let's see. Barger, come on, put it in play. You don't have to swing for the fences. You just have to put it in play. That's it. Contact. First pitch misses outside. 1-0. 1-0. Strikeout and ground out for Addison. I thought I seen Tremor Worm, then I realized, oh man, Rob, Tremors. I love that movie, Tremors. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. So Barger setting it up. 92 degrees now in Sacramento. Whew. It's a scorcher. Scorcher. Here's the pitch. Barger gets a hold of this one. This is going deep. Back. It's out of here. Barger with a 2-run shot. Good golly, Miss Molly. The Jays have life. A 2-run shot makes it 6-3 now. Oh, boy. So you're telling me there's a chance. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. What a shot. What a shot. The third hit for the Blue Jays. They got 2 homers tonight. 6-3. His 13th home run of the year. Now we're going. Now we're going. So Springs is going to be done tonight. Justin Sterner going to make his way in for Springs as they go to commercial break. But wow, all of a sudden we got a ball game now. The top of the 7th. The Jays put up 2. Vladdy a base hit. Berger going yard. 6-3. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is what we love about baseball. You know, it's all about positivity, right? You just got to keep it rolling. Who's up now? Davis Schneider. Schneider's going to step back up here. He put 1 up before. Can he do it again? Wouldn't that be incredible? They've now knocked Springs out. Springs was amazing, by the way. Huge props to Springs for a tremendous outing tonight. He goes 6.2 innings, giving up 3 hits, 3 runs, 5 strikeouts, 2 of them home runs. So real good inning, good game here for Springs. So congrats to him on a good outing. The Blue Jays, Schneider with a home run, which was nice. Berger gets the other one, and he's going to have a chance. Schneider's going to get a chance to do it again. We'll see what he can make happen. Would be absolutely spectacular. If you're wondering why we haven't seen John Schneider at all, he was ejected in the 5th inning for arguing Schneider's first long bomb that looked like it was gone, but it was called foul. So we're going to have to turn this one around and see how it goes. The Blue Jays making some noise. Can they keep her going? I mean, this was amazing. A big blast. A huge blast. And let's go, Jays. Keep this one rocking. Schneider stepping up. First pitch, takes it in for a strike. Ooh. Sterner in 3.71, 9 strikeouts per 9 innings. Ooh boy. This game got a whole lot interesting. Ooh, that was an interesting pitch, down and away. 1-1 is the count. Blue Jays getting close. Will it give them what they need to keep it going? Gonna miss down low again. 2-1. Interesting delivery here. Schneider's up to 221. Not a great average. He's got 5 home runs, 11 RBIs. So we know he can hit this ball hard. Kim, that's amazing. And yeah, Springs did a great job. A really good job. Go Addison. That's right, Larry. Go Addison. And it's funny as Larry, you came in, you're saying, can the Jays still win this? They hit that one. Let's see if they can keep it going as Schneider fouls this one back. 3-2, full counts here. 2 outs on the board. Let's see what Schneider's going to do. Here's the 3-2. Swings and fouls this one back. Staying alive. That's right. Let's go Jays. That's right, J-Rock. Let's go Jays. Jays are keeping it going. Well, we got timeout called. They're an issue with the back. Schneider's bat might be snapped, might be cracked. So he's going to get a new twig. Little broken bat, something with the knob. So we're going to get a little bat exchange. Schneider saying, but I like that bat.
Bad eyes. Watch this. Wow. Watch your lips.
Fouled it back into the dugout, and everybody kind of ducking for cover. So some new twig, 3-2, 2 outs. Schneider is waiting. Here's the pitch. Did he go around? They are going to say yes. He went around, strikeout. That's the end of the inning. Jays are down to 6 outs remaining here in this game. They make it closer as Addison Berger goes yard for a 2-run shot, but now it's the Jays defense that really needs to kind of set the tone and settle things down. So welcome in, everybody. Thanks for coming in and joining us here for Blue Jays baseball. Last game before the MLB Major League Baseball All-Star break. And of course, we got some representation going to the dance. 6 outs, and they just need 3 goals. That's right, Joe. 3 goals. That's it. That's it. They need a trick. A hat trick to tie it up, 4 for the win. But most importantly, they need their defense to step up and play some ball right now. It's all going to come down to pitching. Pitching is where the Blue Jays have struggled all game long. Some serious struggles. But they'll get this. I'm confident. They'll figure this one out. You know, it's been a tough series for them, but they won the first one barely. They were ahead, what was it, 6-0 if I recall, in that first game. And I went to bed, and then all of a sudden, boom, the Athletics scored 5 to make it interesting. Yesterday, it was tied 2-2, and of course, they went ahead and the Athletics won that one. So the Jays in the rubber match, a win today not only keeps them ahead of the Yankees, who lost, keeps them ahead of the Red Sox, who won. It also would be their 6th straight series win. That's pretty impressive. So you don't have to win every single game, but you win series after series after series, and good things happen. All right, coming back, it's time. 7th inning stretch. Everybody get a little stretch on. We're going to get a little stretch. Oh, big stretch. Oh. We got a diamond. We got a... Should we do the song? No, we're not going to do the song. All right, let's go. Here we go. Blue Jays need to shut them down. First pitch going to be poked to short. Grabbed by Addison. He's going to throw it over. Pulls him off the base. A wild pitch. Oh. Wilson goes to second as Wagger gets pulled off the bag. Hustling in, tried to pick it up and make a good throw to first in time. Could not do that, in a wild pitch. Goes past first base. Barger racing in. He gets a clean pick. And he throws it, but he just throws it way off target, and that's going to allow the runner to advance to second. I think every inning, except for one in this game, the A's have had a base runner. 7th error this season for Addison. I'll forgive him because he hit that 2-run shot, but yikes. Pitch on the corner here. Little in, by the way. Little in for a strike. 0-1 now to Nick Kurtz, who's 2 for 3 tonight with a double and a 2-run home run. Nick Kurtz having a nice game. Swing and a miss. 0-2. There you go, Little. Good set of pitching here. He missed Romano. Yeah, me too. Me too. Here's the 0-2. Check swing. Did not go around. 1-2 now. Way to hold it back. Yeah, Dallas. I mean, those guys get streaky. Anything can happen. Here's the 1-2. This is going to be put foul. Good job fighting it off here by Kurtz. Oakland in general is having a heck of a ball game today. I think, does everybody have a hit? Everybody but Muncy and Clark has hits tonight for the Athletics. Pitch in, down low. Another check swing. He did not go around. It evens the count to 2-2. Got to get this one rolling. Got to get her going. But it's okay. It's okay. It takes a little bit of time. Runner on second. No outs. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Gonna foul this one back. Oof. Jays like to make things interesting. You're right, J-Rock? They like to make things interesting, that's for sure. By the way, if you're just tuning in and watching, make sure you hit that like button for us. And make sure that you hit that subscribe or follow, depending on where you're watching. So that way you never miss when we do go live. If you're on the tubes, hit that notification bell. Toronto Blue Jays making it interesting. 6-3 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 3-2 is the count. Little to Kurtz. Here's the pitch in there for a strike. Ring him up. Kurtz is down. Little's first strikeout. Great pitch. Real good pitch. That's what we needed to see. That is what we needed to see. That was a good one. A real good one. We'll take it. So, Jays, that's what we need. Let's keep her going. As Soderstrom's coming up now. He picked up a home run earlier. And they're going to intentionally walk Rooker. And that's why Soderstrom makes his way up. So we got the 2 on now. 2 on. It gives us that double play potential, though. Always a calculated risk. Soderstrom with a 2-run home run in the 3rd today. He's 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Oof, taking the risk, putting a runner on, hoping for that double play ball. J-Rock, not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Swing, and it's going to go through. Pitch kind of dropped, but the runners hold. So good first pitch strike there. Dave, what's going on? Welcome in. Born and raised in Yellowknife. Living in Carter's right now. Go, Jays, go. Well, Dave, welcome in. Hopefully these Jays can turn it around for us, right? Hopefully they can get this one going. They've been playing some good ball. Thomas, what's up? Swing and a miss. Fouled back. It's going to be strike 2. So good pitching here by Little. Ahead in the count 0-2. This is what we need to see. This is what we need to see. Actually, J-Rock, I think we're going for sushi tomorrow. 2 for 9 with runners in scoring position today for the Athletics. Taking a long look. Here's the 0-2. Gonna miss low. 1-2. Kirk had to block that one. Oh, nice, Jonathan. Sweet deal. So taking a look what pitch to come back with now. Jays fighting here. 1-2's the count. 2 on, 1 out. This pitch down in the dirt again. Trying to get in a chase. He does not. So 2-2. Going to even the count up. So the question is, what do you give him? Where do you go now? You've kind of been all over the place. Couple knuckle curves coming in. Hasn't really connected. Another one. Doesn't catch the bottom. Just misses low. 3-2 now. Full count. Engine is strong from the ground. There you go. Nice. So all these curves, a lot of breaking stuff. This one catches a corner. Ring him up. Strike 3 call. 2 outs. Good pitch. Real good pitch. Mixes them up. That's what we needed to see. There it is. That's money. That is money. Nice. Just brings it across, catches that corner. So that's going to bring up Ursula. 2 outs, 2 on. Let's go, Jays. Let's see what he does. Ursula's 1 for 3 tonight. First pitch misses down low. Going to be ball 1. Huge inning to see what they can do here. This isn't a big inning. This is a massive inning. Ursula singled and scored in the second. Singled, and then, of course, was there when home run shot was hit. Did he go around? Yes, they're going to say he did. 1-1 is the count now. They're getting the calls. They're getting the calls. They're making things happen. Thank you for hitting those likes, Larry. Appreciate it.
And I always like to pitch him backwards, breaking balls early and fastballs late.
Here's the pitch. Going to be chopped foul, 1-2. All right, we're in a good position here, Jays fans. We're in a good position. Yeah, J-Rock, for sure. Yeah, Kim, both, now it's becoming a good pitching matchup. It took a little bit to find a good Jays pitcher, but Jays have been throwing some good pitches here. Setting it up, 1-2. Here's a pitch. Going to be chopped foul yet again. Bo Vladdy, Kirk, y'all can't be in a slump at the same time. Yeah, they got to reschedule things. That's right. Maybe you could see a cricket game and then explain it to us. Joe, me calling cricket would be very interesting. I actually know a little bit about cricket. This one is going to be popped in a right field, going back to make the catch, and the Blue Jays get out of the inning. There we go. We're going to top of the 8th. The Blue Jays looking to keep it going. Looking to keep it going. Way to go. That's huge. That is huge. Yeah, talking about cricket, I've watched a little bit of cricket. It's a real intriguing game. I don't know the rules and stuff other than, you kind of bowl, you bounce the ball in and you hit it and you run back and forth between the posts. It's an interesting game for sure. I would be more inclined. I don't know if you ever watched arena football back in the day. I don't even know if arena football is still a thing, but arena football was so exciting. I wish we had a chance to call some Toronto Phantoms games back when the Phantoms were a thing, but I don't think YouTube was a thing back when the Phantoms were a thing, or at least not like it is today, or any of these social sites. Can you No, Joe, I cannot. That I absolutely cannot. But boy, oh boy, what I can't explain, or what else I can't explain, is how these Blue Jays are so hot and cold, up and down. They're all over the place. But they've made it interesting. They're down by 3. We got Lucas, Straw, and Wagner coming up now. Lucas, who's 276, Straw at 247, Wagner at 221. Newcomb is going to come in to pitch. So we got a new pitcher here for the A's that are going to come in and get to throw. So the Blue Jays, again, they can't be focused now about going yard and trying to make this all up in a couple home runs. You got to play small ball, right? You got to play the percentages. Put the ball on the ground. You're looking for contact plays for base hits. That's how they're going to come back and win. You put a couple of guys on, all of a sudden, if you start getting some singles and it's score and run, great. But it all starts with base hits. Hey, Keep 6, what's going on? Welcome in. Punch in those runs, get it going on. That's exactly it. All right, so here we go. Let's go. So Newcomb is in here, 3.55 on the ERA. Pitch is going to be down. Nope, they're going to call it. So Leo Jimenez comes in a pitch hitting situation. Jimenez hitting a 125 on the year. Takes this one high and outside. So right away, he's at 1-2. So he comes in to pitch hit. Still haven't updated the card here. This is going to be foul back. Got a piece of it. Staying alive at 1-2. He's somebody that needs to step it up a little bit. Jimenez needs to get the ball going. Oh, David, you're very, very welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us here tonight, or this afternoon. We appreciate it. Jimenez got to get this one going. Here's the 1-2. Outside, going to even it up at 2-2. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. today. Setting it up 2-2. Here's the pitch outside. Full count. Full count. Jimenez hanging in there. Newcomb. Put it outside. Put it outside. We're going to put the curse on. We're putting the curse on. Here's the pitch, and he comes inside, and it's going to be tagged foul. Got a piece of it. Got a piece of it. All right, let's get the Raley caps going, folks. If you got them, put them on. Let's get the caps going. Actually, we got to turn it inside out, right? You got to wear them inside out. Oh, I can't turn this one inside out. All right, well, we're going to wear it. Oh, that one in there on the corner rings him up. Strike one. Good pitch. Good pitch. One out. Yikes. Jimenez. I don't know why they put him in a pitch hitting situation playing the odds, but that did not go in our favor. Let's talk about Schneider losing. Hey, listen, keep six. I love it. I love it. Son of a Jimenez. I love it. Keep six. Here comes Miles Straw now. First pitch on the corner for a strike. All right, we're losing that hat. We're going to switch it up. Let's go. It's sunny there. We're going sunny. And Springer's he's going to come in and pitch hit as well. This hit, okay, it's going to miss. Pitch misses. Outside 1-1. 1-1, see? Newcomb coming in with some good pitches here, see? Here's a 1-1 outside. There we go. 2-1. 2-1. Keeping it going. Keeping it going. Boom. Little tip of the cat. So 2-1, one out. Hang in there, Straw. Pitch down low. 3-1. There we go. There we go. Thank you so much, Daniel, hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Keep it going. Here's the pitch. This is going to be skied over third base. It's so high, it's casting shadows. Shortstop comes over, makes the catch. Darn it. Darn it. Yeah, keep six. We're going to be keeping an eye to see who the Blue Jays draft. They have the 8th overall selection. Keep it going. Here comes Springer. He's going to step in to pitch hit. Yikes. Yikes. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 for Springer. Wow. First pick overall. Are these live results? Washington Nationals take Eli Wiltz, the shortstop from Fort Cobb Broxton. Down in the dirt, 1-2. So the Blue Jays have the 8th overall. We'll see what they do if we're still live when the pick comes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Springer is out and he is livid. He throws the bat. And the Blue Jays still down by 3. The Athletics getting the job done. Wow. All right. Let's see if we can find a better feed here so we can keep in touch with the draft, how it's going. Here we go. This is probably what we need. All right, with the second pick, Anaheim, the Angels take Tyler Bremner. The third pick, Seattle takes Cade Anderson. So there are the first couple of picks. Hey, McNally, how's it going? Michael, welcome in the Sacramento A's. Some good bodies. Eli, who the Washington took, is 6'1", 180-pound shortstop. Then we have a couple of pitchers going. Tyler Bremner, 6'2", 190 pounds, and Cade Anderson, 6'2", 179 pounds. 2 pitchers going. So we'll be waiting to see as quick as this moves along where the Blue Jays draft. They draft 8th. So who will they take? Who will be the best player available when it's time for the Jays? So we're going to keep on. Let's see here. Trying to make sure we get a proper pickup here. So we'll keep checking in and looking along. Blue Jays down to the last few outs. But what are they going to do? Will they have a chance to come back? We will see. They're plus 800. Yeah, J-Rock, it'll be an interesting time. It'll be interesting to see if the Jays can make things happen now. Are they going to fight this one off? First, they got to get through the bottom of the inning. So here we go. Blue Jays back in action. Let's see what they're going to do. Can they keep this one going? Yariel Rodriguez coming in. First pitch is going to be fouled back. So first pitch foul back. That's okay. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Rodriguez stepping in. Muncie's 0 for 3 tonight. One of the few A's that don't have a hit. This time he drives it into the outfield, and there it is. Now he's got a hit. Muncie pokes this one in. And he runs for second, catches them sleeping, and Muncie turns just a routine single into a double as Straw slow throwing this one in. Come on. So this one comes in. Straw boots it. He just boots it. Couldn't control it. Has to turn and throw this one in. So again, first batter on almost every inning. First error for Straw this season. Come on. So the A's going to keep on pressing. Going to try and lower a bunt down, but that is bunted foul. So frustrating, right? So frustrating. They need to like force this. They need to get something going on here. They just cannot seem to catch a break. Doesn't matter how much they try. Here's the pitch outside, ball one. Going to even it up at 1-1. Rodriguez versus Wins. Wins. You know, Wins having a decent day. So we got a pinch runner on as Schumann comes in, a pitch run for Muncie. So a little bit of extra speed on the base pass here for the Athletics. They're looking to extend the lead and keep it going on. Yeah, you know, J-Rock, it wouldn't surprise me after that catch where he had that big jolt in the outfield. It wouldn't surprise me at all. That's right, Dallas Argos play Thursday. We will be live. Toronto versus Montreal. Always a good time. CFL, Canadian Football League rivalry. We will be live for that on Thursday, so I hope you'll join us and come hang out. Should be a good time. Spider Pig, Rob. Timeout called. Want to reset. Wind's getting in here. Time to make the way. Let's go, Jays. Big defensive play here. No outs. Runner on second. Bottom of the 8th inning. Jays are down to their last 3 outs at the top of 9. They don't want to give up any more. This one is going to be struck out 98 mile an hour outside the strike zone. Got him swinging. Strike 3 call. There you go. As the Colorado Rockies take Ethan Holiday, the shortstop, who's 6'4", 210 pounds. Great sizing there on Ethan Holiday. That means the Cardinals are on the clock with pick number 5. Will we get to see the Blue Jays' 8th pick? This is going to be hammered foul as Clark comes up today 0 for 3. Clark has made some huge plays in the outfield while he has not been performing at the plate. The ground out and a double play and a strikeout. He really has made some great catches in the outfield. Really good catches. Here's the 0-1 way outside. Kirk had to get over to keep that one down. 1-1 evens up the count here. Good game. Rodriguez last 25 appearances is a 1.13 ERA. He wants to keep that going. Here's the 1-1. Gets him swinging. 1-2. Good pitch. Real nice pitch. J-Rock, not every game, depending on our schedule, we're actually going to be stepping away for not this upcoming week, but the following week. So I don't know what our streaming schedule is going to be then. But yeah, we're going to try and pick up more and more and more. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Oh, no, they're saying he got a piece of it. Oh, I thought he got him. I thought he got him. Darn. Good call. Good call. Keeping him alive. A's have Mason Miller up. Mason Miller warming up the right heat. Getting things set. But yeah, certainly J-Rock. August, September, we'll get lots more than we have been doing. This pitch is in there. Now he gets them. Sit yourself down. Take a seat. Clark goes down. 2 outs on the board. Still got a runner on second, but nice pitching there. Blue Jays needed that one. Needed that one big time coming in. That's right, Dallas. Keep those notifications on. Make sure your notification bell is dinged. Hey, Lucas, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. All right, that's going to bring Butler up. He's going to swing at the first pitch he sees. Fouls that one back. So Rodriguez is coming here, and he's been doing okay, other than the single he gave up, which was stretched into a double due to an error. Gets a strikeout, and here we are. 2 outs, bottom of 8. This is a real big at-bat. Pitch is going to miss outside. 1-1 evens it up. Real big at-bat here. Huge. Thank you, Joshua, hitting those likes. Trying to get this one going. Trying to do this one. Here's the pitch. Low. Going to be 2-1 now. 2-1. Yikes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, Jays. 2-1. 2 outs. End it. Pitch in there for a strike. Good pitch. Good pitch. 2-2 now. 2-2. Jays looking to turn this one around. We're going to go to the top of number 9. Jays will be down by 3. Will it be more? 2 outs, 1 runner on here. 2-2 is the count. This one down. It's going to be a full count. Dallas, yeah, a lot of people were streaming from the Coldplay concerts. I'll be honest. I think the new arena is a mess. You know, the ticket prices you pay if you're sitting in the stands, you're about 18,000 miles away from the stage. You end up watching it on the big screen. And the floor seating being all general admission. Here's the 3-2. Down low. He's going to walk him. Check swing. He did not go around. He's going to walk him. If you're on the floor, you got to get there super early to get a spot. It means you're standing around for hours before the show starts. And I heard traffic has been a nightmare. Getting in and out of there has been problematic in terms of it takes a really long time. So, you know, listen, I know Coldplay puts on one heck of a show. Not my cup of tea in terms of stadium design. Yeah, TTC, and I heard the GOAT train as well, Jonathan. But the lineups and stuff has been crazy. Food, they were charging like $18 for chicken fingers and fries, and it was like 2 chicken fingers or 3 chicken fingers. $18 for 3 chicken fingers, like, come on, that's bad. Concerts are nothing like they used to be, that's for sure. All right, so we got 2 on, 2 outs, 1-0 is the count. Come on, Rodriguez, buckle down. Gonna miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-0 is the count. Gotta get this back up and running. Gotta set this one in. You eat outside. That's right. But when you go, you know, when you go to a concert and you got to get there like 5 o'clock, this is going to be put into play. Right to Bichette, over to second in time. Jays are able to get out of the inning. So they go to the top of number 9. The Jays need 3 to tie to keep it going. Clement, Bichette, and Guerrero, the top of the lineup, are the ones to do it. We'll see, can they do it? I'm holding up really well, John. Thank you so much for asking. And I heard as well, apparently was it the second or third show, they were completely sold out of food by 8 p.m., which is crazy. But I've seen some videos of people who bought the VIP tickets, who they have their own private shopping area for merch. They were escorted into a good standing spot. So if you're going all out and you're spending $1 gazillion, you can have a good time. But from the people I saw that were streaming live during the concerts, looked like a good show. Again, we'll see how some of the others do. They did Oasis coming up. Coldplay did 4 nights. I'm sure they'll make some other tweaks. It's funny, Coldplay, they were talking about what a hassle it was for people to go down there and what they had to go through to get into the stadium, and how it's a stadium in the middle of nowhere. And then he came out and said, no, I didn't mean to say anything bad about the stadium. It was pretty funny. Kind of backtracking after he talked a lot of trash about the stadium, but rightly so. It is, Joshua. It is a ton of money these days. A ton of money. All right, here we go. Top of number 9. The Jays are down to their last 3 outs of the ball game. Kim, are they going to hang on, or are the Blue Jays going to come back and take this one home? Mason Miller steps up. It's Miller time with a 4.15 ERA, 14.5 strikeouts per 9 innings. He is a beast. And what are the Blue Jays going to be able to do? Will they be able to get this one done? St. Louis takes Liam Doyle from Tennessee, a pitcher reliever, 6'2", 220 pounds. Couple of pitches away from the Blue Jays pick. We might stick around just to wait and see who the Jays take. First pitch, 100 miles an hour, outside the strike zone, but gets called strike 1. Ooh, 100 miles an hour. Ernie Clement, fly out, line out, ground out. He's got the hat trick of outs. This one in there, 102 miles an hour. Ernie can't catch up to that. Wow. John, must have been a pretty good show. 0-2, 102 miles an hour. Are you kidding me? This one way high, 102. Telling him, hey, just take it easy. 1 and 2's the count. Clement is sitting here going, wow, that's fast. Rob, that's pretty much. Here's the 1-2. They're going to ring him up. Strike 3 call. He missed the strike zone. He was outside, and they're going to ring him up. So 1 down. The Blue Jays down to their last 2 outs of the ball game. And it's going to be Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Let's see. Miller shutting them down. Here's Bo. Bo is 0 for 3 tonight, swinging at a pitch outside the strike zone. This is what we've been talking about, how Bo's been doing this all season, swinging at pitches way outside. His kryptonite. He also is 0 for 3. Here's the 0-1. Up high, ball called, 103. 103 miles an hour. Can't wait for the TD Coliseum. Nice. Come on, Bo. 103 miles an hour. Ethan, what's going on? Cardinal game is probably rained out. Oh, I hate the rainouts. Swing and a miss up high, 102 miles an hour. Bichette, 2 strikes, swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. Wow. Miller, 101 miles an hour average, which is nuts. This one, Bo gets a piece, drops it down to 90. And Bichette fouls that one back to stay alive. If the pitcher threw at you, would you move? I would get out of the way. I would not stand and get hit by that. if I could move out of the way. JDA, I don't know if I could move fast enough. 103 miles an hour, Bo fouls this one off. 103 miles an hour coming at 66.5 feet. By the time you realize it's coming at you, can you move fast enough to get out of the way?
90-mile-per-hour slider. It's great stuff.
Here's the 1-2. Bo hits this one straight into center field, and that's going to drop in. A base hit by Bichette. There we go. There we go. One out, one runner on. Way to go, Bo. Way to go, Bo. It's only the Blue Jays' 4th hit of the afternoon. There we go. Your flash. So puts a runner on. There we go. That's going to bring up Vladdy. Let's go. The Pirates take Seth Hernandez, the pitcher, 6'4", 190 pounds. Strike one to Vladdy, 103 miles an hour. We're 2 picks away from the Blue Jays. Vladdy's 1 for 3 tonight. Here's the 0-1. Vladdy lays off of it, pitches outside, 1-1, evens it up. Miami on the clock, and then it'll be the Blue Jays with the 8th pick. So stick around, even if the game ends. We're going to wait to see who the Blue Jays choose for the 8th overall selection. Here's the pitch. Vladdy swing and a miss. 103 miles an hour. 1-2. 1 out on the board. Bo Bichette at first. Whew. This guy throws heat. Miller throws heat. Here's the 1-2. Vladdy's going to foul it off. 104 miles an hour. 104 miles an hour. Oh, Mega's got the rain now. That's crazy. 104 miles an hour. 3 pitches at 103. The 4th is 104. What a sequence. What speed. Here's the 1-2. Way outside. Vladdy lays off 92 miles an hour. 2-2. 2-2. Come on, Vladdy. Vladdy set, ready. Pitch count, counting down. Here's the 2-2. Oh, up high, 103 miles an hour. Ooh, 3-2. Full count now. Full count now. Oh boy, are they making it interesting for us, folks. They are making it real interesting for us. Make sure you hit that subscribe, by the way, or follow, depending on where you're watching. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a foul off the face mask. 102 miles an hour. Vladdy got a piece and it went right off the catcher's mask. At that speed, that hurts. That'll knock you out if it hits you right. Oof. Oof. Hard foul, hard foul. 3-2, 1 out. Bo on first. Come on, Vladdy. Here's a pitch. Swings in a play over to second to first in time. It's a double play, and this game is over. Oh, are you kidding me? Of all the things, of all the locations, of all the places to put the ball, he hits it to short, a ground ball. It's scooped up and thrown over, and that one is done. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So this one is done. We're gonna stick around. However, we're gonna see who the Blue Jays are going to draft. But in the end, it's 6-3. 6-3 is going to be your final. The winning pitcher is Springs, who goes to 8-6. Barros, the losing pitcher, 5-4. Miller comes in and gets the save, his 19th. Toronto goes 1 in the 5th, 2 in the 7th for 3 runs over 4 hits and 3 errors by the Blue Jays. The A's go 2 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th, all 2-run home runs. 6 runs, 9 hits for the A's. What a heck of a game. And by the way, Toronto is losing 27-28 to Orlando in the Summer League game, the Raptors underway. So we're just going to wait and see. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. Welcome in to the channel. JT4 Thank you so much. All right, we're waiting to see. Miami is on the clock. We're waiting to see who Miami drafts, and there they go. Ava Arquette, the shortstop, 6'5", 220-pound shortstop, goes to the Marlins. The Blue Jays are now up. Let's see, who are the Blue Jays going to take? The Blue Jays are on the clock. Who are they going to be taking? The Blue Jays. Let's see. It's just going to be a few minutes until we see the Jays pick come across. So don't go anywhere. We're going to stick around here. We're going to wait and see what the selection is for the Jays. This is the pick we've all been waiting for. And we hope it's a good pick. We hope it's a good pick. The Jays, do they go pitching? Do they go with the field position? I think you got to go with the best player at any position. I think you got to really go for your best player at any given position. So this will be interesting to see what the Blue Jays do, who they do indeed select. So we're going to be watching for that. The Blue Jays are on the clock. Who would you like to see the Blue Jays take? Anybody have a preference on where you want to see the Blue Jays go? What selection they should be making? Blue Jays pick a pitcher. It's a pitcher, BPA pitching. Need pitching. All right. We will. Joe Carter. Dallas, I don't think Joe Carter is available for this draft. By the way, while we're waiting to see the Blue Jays selection come in, thanks so much for watching. Thank you to all the moderators on all platforms. We appreciate you all so much. Thank you to everybody who hit that follow, hit that subscribe. Can't wait to see you back for more baseball as we are waiting to see the other picks that do come ahead and move along. The Blue Jays, who's it going to be? We think a pitcher. They could use a good pitcher. Pitching has been a struggle for the Blue Jays. So they now move to the All-Star break. So, Joe, they go to the All-Star break now. The Home Run Derby is going to be tomorrow, followed by the All-Star game on Tuesday. We will be back Thursday night for the Toronto Argonauts and the Montreal Alouettes of the Canadian Football League. See, Roy, what's going on? You're at the Brewers game. Nice. Did you have a good time there? I didn't get a chance to see any of the highlights yet, but I hope you had a good time at the game. It's always fun to go catch a game and enjoy a game live. So we're waiting for the Jays pick to come in. I kind of would like to see them go with pitching. We know it's all a little bit of a crapshoot. It's all a little bit of a gamble at this point, right? You're betting on the future. Who's it going to be? Blue Jays, don't keep us waiting. Joe, you're very, very welcome. Again, hopefully you're able to join us on Thursday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Who's it going to be? Come on, Jays. You're keeping us waiting. Keeping us waiting in anticipation. We must know. Jets for the Super Bowl, Rob says. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate it. Congrats to the A's. The pick is in. We're waiting for the announcement. Waiting. I'm waiting for it to pop up on the screen here. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Sam pushing all the wrong buttons. Stop pushing the wrong buttons. Hit the right buttons. We're waiting for it to pop up on the screen. The pick is in. It's locked. Who's it going to be? Who are we getting? The Blue Jays. Come on. Tell us. Tell us. We can't wait anymore. We need to know. We're here for pick number 8. Blue Jays need a good young pitching prospect. We got to bolster our young pitchers. In the words of Donkey, pick me, pick me, pick me. Let's see, who's it going to be? Just make the pick, make the call. So we're checking our sources. We're waiting for it to pop up online. Waiting for this number 8th draft pick. Some big bodies being drafted. Huge bodies. I know baseball players usually are. Time for some Elks football mega. Oh, the poor Elks. Oh, the poor Elks. Nimala's brother. You say it's Nimala's brother. All right, we'll see. We're waiting for it to waiting in anticipation. It hasn't been popped up yet on the MLB site. Waiting to see. Hurry up, Jays. Blue Jays pick 8th overall. We'll tell you all about the player, who it's going to be. There it is. It's JoJo Parker, the shortstop. So they go a 6'2", 200-pound shortstop, JoJo Parker. 18 years of age, born August 8th in 2006. He bats left, throws right, 200 pounds. He's committed to Mississippi State. The scouting report gives him grades of a hitting at 60, power at 55, run at 50, arm at 55, fielding at 50, overall 55. The Parker twins are the best high school position prospects in Mississippi. Outfielder Jacob has more raw pop, but infielder JoJo offers a more enticing package with superior hitting ability and athleticism. He's played his way into the top 10 picks with a strong senior season that earned him Gatorade State Player of the Year accolades. Multiple scouts have compared him to a more powerful version of Carter Johnson, an Alabama prep shortstop who signed with the Marlins for a well over slot. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Parker has a chance to be a plus hitter with 20 to 25 home runs per season. He has a sound left-handed swing, manages the strike zone well, and employs a gap-to-gap approach. He shows some feel for driving balls in the air and is a positive, more impressive exit velocity as he continues to gain muscle. While Parker will get the chance to play shortstop at the next level, and his solid arm strength, his actions and quickness are just average. Well, I don't like that. That likely will dictate a move to second or third base in the future, though he should provide enough offense to profile at either position. Twins are committed to playing together at Mississippi State if they don't turn pro. So there you go. A little bit of a breakdown on JoJo Parker, who is picked up here by the Blue Jays. So there it is. The draft pick is in. We are done. That's a wrap. Happy Sunday evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Thank you so much for watching along Blue Jays baseball here on The Experience. My name is Sam. Search SamwellB12 on any social media platform, and you will find us. Check out our website, SamwellB12experience.com, and you can find all of our socials there. From all of us here, we want to say thank you. Have an amazing evening. We will see you Thursday for the Argonauts. We might see you before. You never know, so make sure you're always checking back. From all of us here, we say good night, take care, and we out. See ya.